All right, how you guys going? Yeah, back to Dreamfall Chapters, and hopefully it's appearing on stream. I don't know if I could get it working. Yeah, try this. Is it working? No, it's not working. Why isn't this fucking working? Come on. Shit. Why is it doing this? Please work. Come on. No? It's just giving me black screen. Let's try shutting it down and opening it back up again. Okay. Oh, I can't believe this. Alright, shut you down. Open it back up again. Please load it. Please load it. Come on. Red thread. It should be appearing on there. Red thread. No, it's just black screen. Why isn't it showing up? Sorry guys, I have no idea why it's not showing the image here. 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 Try this. Dreamfall Chapters. Yep, and that should be showing it. Okay, and if I go over here, will it stay there? Come on. Yep, okay. So hopefully when I click continue, it will show the image. Yes, perfect. Okay, great. It's working now. Fucking hell. I fucking hate that. That fucking black screen with OBS. I just wish it wouldn't. Wish that problem would go away. I wish it would go away. I have no idea why it does black screen like that. No idea what's causing it. Like it's just sometimes it just doesn't work. It just doesn't want to work. And you sort of fiddle around with it, and then it comes back somehow, and you're not sure why it's come back. Yeah, a bit weird, but yeah, that's how it is at the moment. All right, so we're back with Kian Alvane, and we are. Oh gosh, my controller's oily. Oh gosh. Over Kian Alvane, and we have to right. Oh, it's pretty dark. Yeah, Kian Alvane, we have to find a way atop here to get to the airship. Oh, here we go. We'll have a look at this.
They're using the staging platform to lift magicals onto the cloud ship.
So using this platform to get magicals up there. Alright. So all we have to do, find a way on the cloud ship. So we have to kind of sneak over there, I guess, and find a way on that platform. How do we do it? Let's just have a look around here. Okay, so this door's open. Ah, will this ladder be helpful at all? Can I interact with the ladder? Oh, wasn't I already down here? Okay. Ijimori. Backtracking. Oh. There they all are. Is Bip there? Okay.
When's this ship taking off?
In a few minutes, I think. It's fully loaded, barely any room in the hold.
Is that the last of the magicals, then?
From the ghetto, yeah. I mean, there are still stragglers. I see them around walking freely like they're actual people and not animals. That's disgusting.
Oh, well, they're not really animals, are they? I mean, they're like intelligent. At least some of them.
No, they're filthy animals. Good riddance to them.
Well, I don't know. I had a long conversation about farming with a Dolmari last year at the Rooster. She seemed nice.
You'll want to be careful talking about your love for the magicals. There's a reason they're being shipped off to the camps, you know.
But never mind.
Anyway, you should be up there keeping watch, not down here talking to me.
Alright, so here's the gate.
They led the magicals through that gate to the cloud ship.
So they went through this gate. So just sent by this gate somehow. Okay. So I have to distract this. Where was the lever? Is the lever on this side? Oh, there he goes. Get the lever now. Hey? Oh, why can't he interact with it?
That lever operates the
do
portcullis.
Hey! Hey, we got a rebel here!
Oh, what? Hey, knock him out. Yeah. That's how you do it, Kian. Well done. Alright, now what? That lever activates the portcullis. The portcullis.
Kian? Where are you? Oh, no, no. You're not going after him. He's not your responsibility. None of this is on you, Kian.
It's not just the one life, Anna. It's not just Bib. The Azadi take the magicals to the islands. They're not given passage to the Southlands. They never come back. It's all a lie. The old and the young families sent away to die, forgotten by everyone. That ends now. I refuse to forget. The Resistance will persevere without me. I'm not really one of them. I never was, I never will be. I'm Azadi.
You're Azadi. So what? I'm not saying what they're doing is acceptable, but are you going to free every magical on your own? Take on the entire Azadi army single-handed? You're being stupid and emotional, and you're being selfish. You're leaving us when we need you the most. You're leaving me. Again.
What do you mean by...
My name isn't Anna. I use a different name in every city. It's safer that way. In Sadir, I was Elena, but I never told you my name. You don't recognize me. That's fair, I've changed. You haven't, except for the, you know, it's a good look for you.
You're the girl I saved from Vamon's gang.
Yeah, I'm the girl. What, that's it? I spent every day these past 20 years thinking about you, and I'm the girl. Oh, I feel so special now.
Forgive me, Anna. Elena. I do remember you. Vamon was trying to...
Hurt me. And they would have killed me too if it hadn't been for you. You risked everything and you stood up for me. That was the first time anyone had shown me any kindness. You brought me to Mother Ritana, and she took care of me for a while. I watched you from a distance for years, until I was forced to leave Sadir. But I knew I'd find you again someday, Kiana Varney.
That was... a long time ago. I was a different person.
No. You were a different person in between, but now? Now you are the boy I knew from all those years ago. The boy with his eyes and heart wide open. The boy who risked his life for others. The boy who... Oh, gods damn it. This is why you have to go. Not because you're Azadi, or because you're the Apostle, or the great hero of the Resistance, or because of your goddess, or because you're selfish. You have to go because this is who you are. The boy who saved my life.
Will you help them while I'm gone?
This isn't my war, Kian.
Maybe not. But it is mine. And I believe what happens here will change the balance for all time to come.
I didn't know you believed in the balance.
I didn't. Will you help the Resistance in my absence?
Fine. Fine. I'll help them.
What was that for?
For love, you idiot. I've loved you since you lifted me out of that gutter and saved my life. I've loved no one else.
I don't know if I can...
It's
Yes, you
taken
can.
me over 20 years to find you. You'd better fucking come back, or believe me, Kian, I will go to the first mountain and drag you back, kicking and screaming, to the world of the living.
See you. The Goat Whisperer. I just unlocked an achievement called the Goat Whisperer. What the hell, man? Alright. How do we get through? You serious? To city walls. Oh, hello. Let's just... Okay, go now.
Stay right there.
Oh, come on!
Arrest.
How did he... He had his back turned. It was because I was running. Ridiculous. Haha! Okay, and he's stuck. Oh no, he's not stuck. The camera just stops there, sort of thing. Okay, so this is the platform. Now what? I like it how they have actual lanterns and not friggin' flaming, flaming torches, you know? But realistically, they wouldn't have lanterns on the wall like that. Those would be like more carried about. Like, that's weird. Those friggin' torches. Weird. Okay, the bell. It's a bell and shipping containers. So I can hide in one of these shipping containers, I suppose. Ring the bell, hide in a shipping container.
From what I've learned traveling on cloud ships, this is a ship's bell. They use this to signal the crew when a load of cargo's ready to be hoisted up.
Alright. Bing! Let's go.
Kian! Do not leave without me! Quick, pull me up!
See what others have chosen. Alright.
I could... Take my hand!
Take my hand!
Why did you pull me up?
You begged me to.
You're infuriating.
Because I pulled you up.
Because you continue to give me no reason to hate you.
Aside from murdering your father in front of you.
Well, aside from that...
Aside from that. Yeah, what do they do about the Azadi on the cloud ship, though? Like, surely they would have been pulled up, and there would have been like a contingent of Azadi there. No, off they go. Oh, what's that? What's that graphical thing on the left there? That's weird. That's a bit strange. Right, up and away. Just got an achievement called up and away. So is that the end of book 3? So we're 20 minutes in and we just completed book 3. All your decisions have been recorded for book 4. The actions and decisions you made in book 3 have already changed the course of your journey in important ways. These decisions will be remembered, and they will decide how your journey continues in book 4. This is a summary of a few of the choices you have made and the consequences they may have in the future. Kian Alvane. I've opened up to others about my personal life. I'm not sure how I feel about this. I'm not ashamed of who I am, but I'm also not comfortable with letting others get too close, and my words can be used against me. Some people may address me and treat me differently because of what I've revealed of myself. That's on them and not me. And I made the choice that everyone else made. Righto. The Azadi mechanic left without. Oh, what's this? The Azadi mechanic left without his tool and map. He'll know tomorrow that he was robbed at the Rooster and Kitten. When his masters learn of this negligence, he will be punished. Oh, that could be disastrous. I didn't think to actually take back the tools. Was I even actually given an opportunity to take back the tools? I don't remember. Like, I remember going into the building. Perhaps you could take them back before going into that building, you know? I didn't think about that. So your actions will not go unnoticed. Yeah, everyone else, the majority of other people return the tools. I drugged the rat with cheese and Eversong. Evan cheese. Perhaps I could have procured the hairy ground crawler in some other way. Your rat catching skills will matter little in the grand scheme of things. Okay, so it doesn't matter how you catch the rat, but you can catch it another way. Oh, here we go. Zoe Castillo. I acted quickly and dodged out of the way, giving the man in the suit a clear line of sight. He shot the eye soldier behind me, probably saving my life, but who is he? Why did he help me? You will learn the consequences of your choice in Book 5. Okay. Baruti's data is still with Reza in Iceland. Was it right of me to give it to Sully? And when will the Hand be able to publish the story? At least Baruti's doing okay, even though I betrayed his trust. Well, you didn't really betray his trust, did you? You were just... like, it was more a case that you weren't sure that Baruti would publish the story or go public with the story. So you just sort of kept him out of the loop, you know? That's not really... I don't really think that's like a betrayal. Like, in certain situations in government, there is, and especially counterintelligence, there is a need-to-know basis. You're not really being betrayed by being kept out of the loop. Same with criminal organizations. Like, the less you know, the less it can come back and hurt you, you know? And you're being intentionally kept out of the loop to be kept safe. Like, it's not really a betrayal in that circumstance. At the Rooster and Kitten, I ordered a sparkly drink. That was a rookie mistake. Your choice will probably have no consequences whatsoever. After all, what did you expect? 18% made the choice. Not many people did something as stupid as that. I just couldn't leave Liko behind. He will prove useful to the mission, or maybe we'll grow closer and stronger as a team. Your choice will have major ramifications in the next book. Really? Really? Why major ramifications in the next book? Okay. Dreamfall Chapters. Do we have another interlude with Saga now? Major repercussions. Eh? Why would that have major repercussions? Ah. Because when he doesn't have, like, the resistance has one less member at home. So there's a chance they could be captured, or the resistance could fall apart, you know? But they have lots of members. Surely they could get along without Liko. Chapter 9, Jolly. So we're in book 4 now. Revelations. All will be revealed. Reap Moon's greetings. Alright. It's the Reap Moon harvest. Oh, it's daytime. Crow.
Zoe?
What's he doing? Zoe?
Zoe?
You think Zoe's in there? Ah, you bird brain. Have you guys seen Zoe? He can't speak.
Zoe?
No, Zoe's not on a rooftop, mate.
Zoe? Zoe?
Oh, Crow. You lost. That's right after he finds her, too. Yeah, ask him about Zoe.
Shoo, bird.
Oh, shoo yourself, you big hairy lug.
Charles' name. I know you. You arrived with that Stark girl yesterday. You're her bird.
Her bird. I am my own bird, I'll have you know. Her bird. Pfft, the nerve of some people.
Yeah.
Besides, I lost her. She done gone vanished on me. I am, it seems, an expert at misplacing beautiful young women.
She's not misplaced. She's with the Resistance.
The Resistance. So she did find the rebels, and she didn't think to tell me. Well, some friend she turned out to be.
Well, to be fair to the girl, it wasn't entirely voluntary.
What do you mean? They kidnapped her. Crow to the rescue! So, where exactly did they kidnap her to?
I'm not supposed to... Well, I reckon the chances of you being an Azadi spy are rather remote. And that poor girl could probably use a friend. Do you know the old Sentinel Library outside the city? It's in ruins now, but beneath it, in the Enclave, you'll find your girl. Unless they took her head, in which case...
Hold on, Zoe! Hold on to your head! I'm on my way!
Crew to the rescue. Oh, hello.
The ever thirsty.
Aye, that's me. What can I help you with, Da?
Oh.
Bit too early in the day for a drink, is it not?
We're taking you in for questioning in relation to Azadi property that was stolen in your establishment the other evening.
Oh. Well, I'm afraid I know nothing about that, Da.
Good. Then this should be quick. Please come with us, Mr. Ever Thirsty.
And what about my tavern? My customers? It's the reaping. People expect the taps to be open and the beer to be flowing.
They're going to have to visit some other establishment today.
Oh, we got Ulvik in trouble. Shit. Should have returned those tools then. Hopefully Ulvik will be okay. Like, alright, where are we? Oh, this Crow. Okay, looks like you found the Enclave here.
I trust you got some sleep last night?
I would have, if you guys believed in bed sheets and pillows.
You are fortunate to be alive, girl. Who are you? Why do you ask questions about the Resistance?
On the other hand, asking for the rebels is what got me into trouble in the first place. Deny everything? Or maybe it's better to mention the rebels.
I don't know what she'll say when she does each of these.
Asking for the... Or maybe it's better to mention the rebels. I'll keep it simple.
Ask for help, yeah.
I'm Zoe. I need your help.
Our help? With what?
I didn't know who else to ask. I need to get to the Purple Mountains.
I don't know where that is.
What about the Ular?
I'm sorry.
Obnaxis? Of the Venar?
I have heard of the Venar, but they left the Northlands. And Obnexus? Maybe a whisper. Long ago? Nothing more. I cannot help you.
Damn. Is there anyone here who would know?
Perhaps. But you haven't answered my question, girl. Why should we help you? For all I know, you're an agent of the Azadi.
No, I'm...
Zoe! She's Zoe!
Balance.
Don't you dare touch her head. She's on an important mission.
I see. And who are you?
Crow, honorary rebel, long-term avian buddy, and occasional sidekick of April Ryan, rebel leader, adventurer, hero, savior of the balance. That's right, here's Crow. This is him. I'm me. So, where's April? She can vouch for Zoe. They're best friends, tight as two chicks in a nest. I don't see April. Is she out on a mission or sleeping in or... Why are you both looking at me like that?
I thought you knew.
Knew what? What's going on? What?
April Ryan is dead, Bird. She was assassinated during an Azadi raid on Myria the winter before last. She died a hero's death and was given a hero's burial. We remember her fondly.
What?
I'm so sorry. Crow! Crow! Okay, I'm an idiot.
I've heard of this bird. Crow. So, you knew April Ryan?
We met a couple of times. I was there when she died. I found her. I tried to save her, but...
What?
I couldn't.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess I knew April.
You're the Stark girl. The one who dreams. They spoke of you. Bakim, Bryn, Chawan. They said you were one of us. Oh, this certainly changes things. But how did you...
He's gone. Of course he's gone. I should have seen that coming. It's not like he could just let Kian go without... Ugh, he's such a... Oh. Hey, your hair, it's so pretty.
Who's gone, Enu?
What?
Liko.
Oh, Liko. He vanished in the middle of the night, chasing Kian, of course. Idiots, the both of them.
Maybe this is for the best. If Liko can help Kian...
Maybe.
Kian?
Yeah.
Big Azadi guy. People call him the Apostle.
You know him?
We met once, briefly. He was kind to me. But isn't he the enemy?
Was. He's with us now. Defected. Yep. Well, except that he abandoned us again to go on a crazy suicide mission.
He left last night.
Of course. After everything that's happened, we just miss each other.
Oh, Enu, this is Zoe. Am I saying that correctly?
Yeah. Hi. Nice to meet you, Enu.
You're so pretty. That came out wrong. Wanna be friends? Oh, sorry.
Zoe needs our help. She has questions. Maybe you can...
Of course. No problem. Leave this to me, Shepard.
I'm sorry for questioning you, Zoe. And I'm sorry I could not be of any assistance. Please, stay. Speak with Enu and the others. Perhaps someone here has the answers you're looking for.
Thank you, Shepard.
Where are you from? Your clothes are amazing. Where did you get them?
They came with the jump. I'm from Stark. That's...
Across the divide, on the flip side of the balance, the world of science. Are you serious? That's incredible. I have so many questions. I don't even know where to start. I'm seriously worried my head might explode. I think I need to sit down.
Oh, don't explode. I'm not that special. I mean, you're orange, and the ears...
I'm just a boring old Zid. It's totally normal. Holy crap, Stark. I can't believe it. How did you get here? Are you a shifter?
A dreamer. I just dream myself here.
Just dream yourself here. That's it. No biggie. You are the best thing I have ever seen. Seriously.
Really? Okay. Thank you.
So, what do you need help with? Shepard said...
I'm trying to find the Purple Mountains, and a tribe of magical creatures called the Ular. Someone, a Vanar named Abnaxus, told me to...
Whoa, slow down. Okay. Purple Mountains, Ular, Vanar, Abnaxus, right? Nope. None of that sounds remotely familiar. I have never heard any of those words before. Of course, there are a lot of things I don't know. I was a farm girl. A silly zidling. There's so much I don't know. But I do know where to look for answers.
Oh? Where?
The library. The library holds all the answers. Do you have libraries in Stark? Never mind, silly question. Of course you don't. I'll go to our library right now and start looking. Purple Mountains, Ular, Abnaxus of the Vanar. Come find me when you're ready. I can't wait to spend more time with you. Oh, sorry.
Oh, now we get the new character unlocked. Okay. Hang on. What? How come we haven't unlocked Inu yet? There she is. April Ryan. She was the original shifter.
A round table? Check. Chivalrous knights? Check. Magic? Check. That's right, this would make for a great theme restaurant.
There's Shepard.
Shepard, leader of the rebels. I wouldn't want to get on her bad side. She scares me a bit.
Why?
I wish I could have been more helpful and inviting. If I'd known.
I understand. You have to be cautious.
There's much I'd like to ask you. Much I'd like to learn. But with Kian gone, my workload has increased twofold. Perhaps another time, when we're both not so preoccupied.
I'd like that.
I don't know what your mission is, but I have a feeling it's important, and that our destinies are entwined. We shall speak again, Zoe Castillo. When the winds have quieted, the clouds have parted, and the grass on the Great Plains stands straight and tall once more.
Right. So when everything is fine, we'll get to talk. Tapestry.
Beautiful colours, intricate weave. These would
Beautiful
work really
colours.
well in my apartment.
There's barely a colour there. That's like a really plain tapestry, especially for medieval times. Like that is nothing compared to proper medieval tapestry. This is like ridiculously plain by comparison.
They look ready to go to war. I hope they won't have to. There are fewer rebels than I thought. Having seen what they're up against, I'm worried.
The library's in the back, if you're looking for Eno. Feel free to wander around up here, but downstairs is off limits.
Oh, okay. We went the wrong way.
There he is. I should go talk to Crow. I can't believe he didn't know about April.
Poor Crow.
I'm so sorry, Crow. I thought you knew.
It's fine. It's not your fault. I can't believe she's gone. But I sort of knew, you know. I felt it in my heart. And that final time we were together, it wasn't like it used to be. It was weird. Like too much time had passed and we drifted apart. I should have known it wouldn't last.
He's not alone in feeling that. How can you ever know something like that?
Yeah, how can you know something like that?
You never know. You can't know.
Maybe you can't. Were you there when she...
I witnessed the whole thing. But should I tell Crow that? Perhaps better to avoid the topic and get him thinking about other things.
I don't know about
I
that.
witnessed the whole thing. But should I tell Crow that? I was there. I saw it happen. I tried to help her, to save her. I know I was supposed to, but I couldn't.
Not your fault. Bad things happen. People die. Life goes on. Anyway, did I help with, the rebel thing?
Sure
Did they believe you? That you're not a spy?
You did. They do. It's fine now. They'll help us.
Good, good, good. They're not gonna cut your head off?
No.
What? No?
Good, good. I wish I could have been more helpful. But it was 10 years ago, and I didn't really pay attention to what April said about that Abnaxis chap.
It's okay.
If you don't mind,
Oh.
I need to be alone
Shit.
for a little while. Clean my feathers, sharpen my beak, reflect on the nature of life. Bird stuff.
Totally understand.
I'll find you in the city.
Oh, meet Inu in the library.
They add colour to the place, if
No,
nothing
they
else.
don't. It really, that one's. Or maybe there are other tapestries that have more colour than that. Oh, they just repeat the same one. Gosh, why didn't that add colour to it? It's the same with the clothing. Like a lot of the clothing in medieval depictions these days, right, have
They
very.
kept me locked up in one of those cells all night. This may not be a prison, but it's not far from it.
Like medieval tapestries and all that, like modern depictions of it, it's nowhere near, it's not accurate at all. Like it has very few colors. Like that's like those tapestries were drab by comparison. Oh, hello.
God, you gave me a fright.
Why is the balance
I was
shifted?
I'm not.
Not
You're
what?
supposed to be walking around on your own.
Well, yeah, what is he
Looks
doing?
guilty. What's going on here? This doesn't look right, but I probably shouldn't be snooping. He looks guilty. Is this your room?
Well, we don't. We don't have our own rooms. Anyway, Kian's gone. I was just looking for. It's Zoe, is it not? I'm Jakai, Ben Rima Salman's nephew. She said some very nice things about you.
You'll have to give her my regards. How is Ben Rime? I noticed the journeyman was closed down.
Yeah, she's in Coldstone. They arrested her for colluding with the Resistance. She was sentenced to 10 years in the dungeons. I don't know if she'll survive that. Anyway, I'm sure she'll be happy to hear that you're back in town.
I'm sorry about your aunt.
Yes. Thank you. I don't know what I'll do without her. She's the only family I have. Look, I have to go into town on an errand now, but please let me know if there's anything I can do for you.
Why has the balance shifted? Like this here. What happened to the color?
I believe that mural depicts this place. The Enclave. Apparently, it used to be a library.
Alright, meet Inu in the library.
A white dragon. There's only supposed to be one of those at any given time. I met the current one. She was beautiful and eccentric.
Eccentric. Where's Inu? Inu. Is that Inu there? Inu.
Enu's really weird and very sweet, and I like her a lot.
Abnaxis, Purple Mountains, Ular, Ula. Nope, nothing, no.
Hello?
I've been trying to find a book or scroll or manuscript or map or torn note page or ancient magical tome or pamphlet or a piece of cloth that mentions the Purple Mountains or the Ular, but no luck. It's really frustrating. This library has never let me down before. Bad library.
This is where I try to connect and make friends. There must be something here. She seems so curious about me, and I haven't asked her a single question. This is...
You just joined the Resistance? Oh, yes. No. Not really just. About half a year ago? Wait, more than that. Time flies when you're having fun. Well, fun.
Sometimes you need to make the best out of a bad situation.
Right. And it's my duty. We're doing good, important work here. Also, I didn't want to end up living the life my parents wanted for me.
I can identify with that.
This is so nice. I wish we were sisters. Can we be sisters? You don't have to answer that. Do you have any siblings?
I did. Sort of. Long story. You?
Oh, lots. Boyfriend! Do you have one of those?
I do. I think. We haven't spoken in a while, and he doesn't know. I think we need to have a long talk if I get back home. It's been a very tough year, for the both of us. I was asleep for a long time. I forgot a lot of the stuff that happened to me before I fell asleep. I tried to remember, but I couldn't. Until my memories caught up with me. Oh, Jesus. It's a long story. Very complicated. Maybe another time?
Yes, please?
She seems so curious about me, and I haven't asked her a single question. Enu, right? I don't feel we were properly introduced.
I know you are. I mean, no, yes. You're right. Enu. I am Enu. I hope you're staying a while. It would be so great to have someone around who's not a surly warrior with mommy issues, or a stoic leader, or a battle-hardened soldier, or just batshit insane. I mean, there's Jakai. He's pretty normal, except for his aunt issues, but he's a bit too... Hey, so, what do you do when you're not saving the world?
I go to school. I did. Then my world started shutting down, so no more school.
I went to school too! Until I was 10, and then my father taught me how to ride a leaper and hunt jumpers in the jungle. Also, I had to work at the farm. Didn't leave a whole lot of time for schoolwork, or anything else. I feel we have so much in common.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe.
I can't wait to talk more about all these things we have in common. We must have a sleepover.
All right.
There must be something here. So, no luck?
Nothing. Sorry. And I've read most of these before. I can't remember coming across any of those words you mentioned. There's not much else to do here in the evenings except read. I don't really have any female friends. It gets lonely. Anyway, I've been through all the encyclopedias and travelogues, but...
Nothing about the Purple Mountains or the Ular?
Nothing. I mean, the Purple Mountains sounds colloquial. It may have a different name officially, but the Ular, there should be something about them. It's a magical race?
They didn't look human.
Weird, there's nothing about them. They must be very isolated, or
Distinct.
someone's trying to hide something. Which would be weird and very hard to pull off. Forget I said that.
Yeah, what now?
I'm on a deadline. I should just cut this short. I guess I'll have to look elsewhere.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. I really thought I'd find something. I feel terrible. Do you want to be my friend? Oh, I already asked you that. I'm coming on too strong, aren't I? I am, I can tell. Stop it, Enu.
No, not at all. I'd love to be friends. And thank you for helping me.
Much good that did. I really wish I knew who else could...
For the love of the festering demon shrimps of Jaharva, do I have to do everything in this place?
I didn't spend all those years living on the streets of Marcuria, pilfering food and liberating fat purses to deal with this shite. I swear I'd be better off going back to sleeping in Abnaxis' stone tree if I can't even get a mattress that isn't flea and maggot infested. Do your bleeding jobs, people. Is that too much to ask?
That guy looks familiar, but I'm not quite sure where I've...
He just said Abnaxis. Hello?
Blind Bob?
Eh? What? Who's asking? Well, blessed be Miss Striped Britches. You're the lass what brought me mulled wine back when I'd hit rock bottom in Marcuria. What in the name of the eight-eyed octo-god of Tartillus are you doing here?
I was about to ask you the same thing. Except for, you know, not those words exactly.
Oh, I left my life of beggaring behind. Cleaned myself up. Joined the resistance. I'm a general now. I'm making a difference.
Ask about his blindness.
He was theoretically blind, but now he can see.
Yeah.
It makes less and less sense the more I think about it. What happened to your theoretical blindness?
Cured! I was blind, theoretically, but now I can see. To be honest, some days I wonder if I ever was theoretically blind, or if it was all hypothemetaphysical. You know, just in my head, like.
Oh,
It was simpler being blind Bob and resorting to beggaring and vagrancy than taking a long, hard look at myself in a speculum, particularly on account of the blindness. I wish me old pa could have lived to see me. He always believed in me, even when I didn't. To the bitter end, he told me I had potential. I nodded and wept and promised him I'd try my best. Then, as he drew his last ragged breath, I stole his purse and his breeches. Well, pa, I'm sorry about the breeches. I'm making something of life now. Making something of myself. I'm no longer blind Bob. Call me Bob who can see.
Okay, Bob who can see. Resistance.
I just can't imagine how the blind Bob I met in Marcuria turned into this man. It's an impressive transformation.
Right.
How did you end up with the rebels?
Not long after you and I met, I overdosed on mulled wine. Spooked me good, that did. I figured I had two choices. Either spend the remainder of my days in the gutter, stinking of foreign spices and currants, and, to be honest, there didn't seem to be a whole lot of days left. Or I could clean myself up, try to amount to something after a lifetime wasted on wine, women, and various gutters. The moment I looked up, I saw how the Azadi were running magicals out of Marcuria. I couldn't ignore it. It was disgraceful. I mean, magicals always treated me with kindness and respect. I felt I owed them. So, here I am, doing my part and paying my debts. Aside from the gambling and the bar tabs, mind you. And I feel 20 years younger to boot.
Huh.
General? Are you an actual general?
Aye. See these stripes? General Bob, that's me. I takes care of the logic sticks round here so the place don't crumble to pieces. Shepard's busy with the strategering. Kian sorts out who to murder and how. Liko makes a fine job of being contrary, and Enu keeps everyone's spirits up. I mean, when she's not shooting Azadi soldiers in their eyeballs with her bow and arrow. Me, I make sure the larder's stocked, the sheets are clean, relatively speaking, and that the piss pots are empty. Can't go to war on a full bladder.
That seems like he's a janitor and a quartermaster. That's not a general's duty. All right. Abnaxis.
Didn't he just mention Abnaxis?
He did.
Or was that my imagination?
He did mention Abnaxis.
Do you know someone called Abnaxis?
Abnaxis? Now there's a name I haven't heard spoken in years. Where do you know it from?
Sorry, I just overheard. Actually, I met Abnaxus recently. Well, I dreamed about Abnaxus. Or maybe it was more like a vision. This sounds crazy, I know, but...
Sounds completely sane to me, lass. Abnaxus turning up in visions. That's exactly the sort of fellow he was. Persistent, unpredictable, and not a little annoying. I met him when he was the Venar ambassador to Ireed. This was before the gutters, when I was still a dapper chap on the Marcurian party circuit. We hit it off, especially seeing as I was going blind, theoretically, and he saw everything, past, present, and future. Years later, as he was leaving town, he entrusted me with the key to his home, said to take care of it. I'd sleep there from time to time. Very uncomfortable bunk. Musty smell of ancient books and foreign weeds. I didn't much care for it, to be honest.
What do you know about the Purple Mountains?
It's a long shot, but... Have you heard of the Purple Mountains?
Oh, aye, of course. Everyone's heard of the Turtle Mountains. They're...
No, sorry. Purple, not turtle.
That's what I said. Turtle.
No.
Right, of course. You don't know. Why would you? My apologies, lassie. See, I have a serious P deficiency. It's been a lifelong struggle. The Turtle Mountains. Nope, never heard of them. Sorry.
I'm sure he said key. And where there's a key... You said something about a key? To Abnaxus's house?
They called it the Abode back then. Abnaxus's Abode. Primitive accommodations, but luxurious location. Prime real estate. Central with a garden view. Very quiet at night.
And the key? Do you still have it? Sorry, this is really important.
Oh, I carry it with me every day. After all, it is a magic key. Figured it might do me lumbago some good.
What about this house? I mean, the abode?
Also still there, and not hard to find. Sits right circle in the center of the city green. Abnaxus carved it out of a petrified tree with his own morbidly huge hands. A few years ago, the authorities turned it into an historical landmark. Of course, no one can get inside, on account of the Venar magic. Not without the key, at least.
This key, can I...
Oh, sure. Heavier than it looks, ain't it? More powerful than iron, worth its weight in precious stones, and then some. This magic goes back to the first magic. None of that modern hocus pocus. You feel it in your fingers when you hold it. Tingles, don't it?
It does. Sorry, I know this is asking a lot, but can I...
Borrow it? Aye, why not? It's done the lumbago no good. And I don't have much use for the place, now that I've a proper bunk here. But keep it safe. Abnaxus left most of his belongings behind and entrusted me with their care. I'd hate to betray that trust.
I promise.
Alright, so now need to head on over to... Actually, let's have a look down here. Shelves and more rebels. Well, let's try pushing Liku.
I have to resist this intense desire to stroke her yellow fur. I don't think that'd be kosher. Hey, I made progress. Blind Bob, the General, gave me the key to Abnaxus's house. I might find what I'm looking for there.
That's great! Oh, I wish I could come with you, but there's this whole furry thing I've got going on. It's a big no-no in the city these days.
Sorry about that. Humans can be real dicks sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. Some humans, not most. You're a good human. What are these dicks you speak of?
That's not important. Thanks again for your help.
Wrong words.
Are you leaving already? I mean, we just met, and you'll come back though, right?
I hope so.
Oh, okay. Because there's so much I want to talk about, and I'll let you go now. Thanks for talking to me, Zoe. I miss you already. Shut up now, Anu. Okay. Thanks. Bye.
Bye. You know, sleepover. I just got an achievement called sleepover. All right, off we go. Oh, dead end already. Okay, so that is closer to the top. It's still a pretty pale color, you know, compared to medieval artworks. Still not as bright as medieval artworks, but getting closer. Getting closer. All right, talk to Shepard. It says.
You
Hello.
spoke with the general.
Yep.
Did you find what you were looking for?
It's a step in the right direction.
Good. I've asked them to ready a boat for you. Whenever you're ready, it will take you into the city. I may not fully understand your role, Zoe, but there's something about you that... I've learned to have faith in the balance. The balance provides. The balance guides. It's guiding you now. You must let it take you wherever it leads, like a leaf on a river. Bend to its will.
I'll try.
May your gods favor your journey. You'll be in my thoughts and dreams.
Alright. Let's go get Crow. Where's Crow? Thought he'd be sitting there. Can we get Crow? Just to take the boat to Marcuria. Well, I suppose Crow can fly over to us once we're there, you know. Well, everyone, like Shepard, will tell Crow where we've gone, so that's fine. And this is some sort of mess hall in here, yeah? So I think it is. I'm not actually 100% sure. Might be like the larder or the kitchen's in there.
Shepard said to take you into town. Just get in that boat and we'll leave immediately.
I hope it's not too far into town because, yeah, I've seen sturdier boats in bathtubs.
No Crow? I was thinking Crow might be at the end there. Hey, we keep leaving Crow behind.
Now I need to find the city green. I wish Crow was with me. I
Yeah.
feel less alone with that silly bird around.
Herb Nexus abode. Well, that's the tree trunk in the middle, isn't it? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Crow.
You're back, and your head's still on. Did you swim?
Swim?
No.
No, boat. I boated.
Boated.
I mean, they dropped me off in a boat.
Impressive. So, what's the next step on our grand adventure? Tea and biscuits? A hearty nap, perhaps?
I need to find the city green and the home of Abnaxus.
I visit the city green every day to clean my feathers in the fountain. Follow me.
All right.
I fit right in with the locals.
Do you now?
I really wish you had wings.
So do I, Crow.
Wish you had
Hey.
wings.
Are you okay?
Sure, why wouldn't I be?
I
April
mean,
Ryan.
April and...
Of course I'm not okay, okay? But I'm okay. I'll be okay. It's okay. We're okay. Don't worry about it, okay?
Okay.
She's not the first friend I've lost, and she won't be the last. You learn to roll with the punches. It's either that or punch back. Real hard.
Can I turn off this bloom? Yeah. See if I can fix the bloom. Where is it? Volumetric lighting. Nothing in here marked as bloom. I don't know. Could be under volumetric lighting, but that's on medium. Maybe it's on it's under post processing. Let's try that. Maybe that'll fix up the bloom. No? Just trying to fix the bloom here because it looks a bit shit. Minimal. Let's try that, see what happens. Did that fix the bloom? Not really. Sort of looks a little bit better. How do you know his name? I suppose the bloom's not that egregious. Yeah, just put it back how it was. Processing full. Yeah, it's not. Still looks a little bit gross.
I like their style. Maybe I can introduce a line of Arcadia influenced fashion when I get back.
Maybe Zoe will take
so,
on.
How's business? Pretty good. I mean, reaping's a great time for me. Plenty of customers. Even if those farmers are tight-fisted, they bring their own food in.
I want to go have a look at Ulvik, see how he's doing in his bar.
It's locked. That's really odd. Right in the middle of a festival.
Yeah. Oh. Shouldn't Ulvik be back by now? Looks like they've just taken Ulvik then and just imprisoned him.
How's business? Pretty good.
Here we are in the city green. I remember seeing one of these animals in the trailer. That she was riding one of the animals.
Nice thing. Good boy or girl.
Good boy or girl.
No, that makes no sense at all. I mean, I must admit that I'm getting rather excited about seeing that.
How's your memory coming along? Do you remember anything about this place now?
I worked so hard to remember, but no, not much. It was winter.
True. Winter changes everything, what with the snow and the ice and all.
And the city looked different. Smaller.
It probably has grown a bit.
But no, I don't really remember anything at all.
Perfectly fine. I also remember very little, but then I am a bird with a bird brain, so what can you expect?
Great Moon's greetings. Alright, so... Oh,
they look like local wines. If I had more time here, I'd love to try one. Magical grapes probably taste magical.
You don't say.
Oh, jams. Is it safe to bring back food to Stark? Is that even possible? Probably not. Oh, jams. What's going on here? Isn't that... Are they trying to chop down Abnaxis's abode? Great. That's great.
Oh, now what? Hello?
So this is it. Abode of, big ugly thing what speaks funny?
Apparently so.
And there's someone else here.
Apparently so.
Huh.
Crow. Pet
Good
crow.
bird.
Good bird.
I feel better having Crow around, even though I'm not sure what he can do. Still, a useless sidekick is better than no sidekick. I'm not saying he's useless.
So what now?
I don't know. Do you have any suggestions?
We kill them, bury their bodies, and then go about our lives as if nothing happened.
That's disturbing.
I know. I'm dark.
I'm really not in the mood for killing today, or any day.
Fine, then you come up with something.
Is there a better idea?
I mean, aside from murdering,
Aside
but
from
you seem
murdering.
to be so against that all of a sudden.
Alright, well.
Once this unholy tree's been knocked down, the electorate will take me seriously. They'll see I have the power to get things done. Maybe then I can stop licking the arses of the Azadi. Goddess this and goddess that. It leaves a bad taste in my mouth, sucking up to their feminine deity. Give me a world without gods and goddesses, a world ruled by humans and true Northlanders. No magicals, no supernatural women folk, no superstitious invaders. A world by and for man, with the woman in her rightful place at home. Go on, put your back into it, man. This is pathetic. It's merely a tree.
It's merely a tree. Huh. Hello?
I think I saw that man in town yesterday speaking to a small crowd. What's he doing?
Is that Hilaris?
Ah, a member of the voting public.
Hello?
I honour Hilaris Esquire at your service, madam. But I'm sure I don't need to introduce myself to you, You've seen my face in print and in public appearances. You know me as an honourable and truthful fellow who stands with the common man. And woman. We shan't forget the common woman. Yes, yes. I'm, of course, running for Commissioner of City Watch, a position sorely and desperately in need of new blood. The Watch needs strength. It needs direction. It needs humanity. In other words, it needs me.
Let's ask about the
It looks
abode.
like they're trying to destroy Abnaxis's abode. Why are you trying to knock down this tree?
Oh, it's not just a tree. It's an affront to common decency and humanity. This so-called domicile was the dark and dangerous den of one of the most militant of magicals. An abominable beast that threatened our young and our women by its mere existence. Eradicating this occult stone tree from our historic green is not just my election promise to voters, but my God's-given responsibility as a human being.
What does he know about... Actually, let's
Let's
ask
see if I
about
can
him.
get him talking about himself. He sounded more than happy to do so.
No, I don't know that. Let's
He
ask about
appears
the
to be an
Azadi.
Azadi supporter. I wonder how genuine it is. I take it you're happy with the Azadi occupation?
No, I wouldn't call it an occupation, not anymore. The Azadi came to save us from the Tyrant invaders, and they stayed to protect us against all magicals. They're our benefactors, not our oppressors. But the Resistance has put us all at risk. Unless we re-establish human dominion over the Northlands, we'll be vulnerable when the Azadi eventually return to Azadir. For believe me, they will. Oh, they've promised as much. This is not their land, and this is why I run for office. To build a Marcuria by and for humans, one that can stand the test of time and stand up against occult invaders. We must invest in the future, and you can't spell future without owner Hilaris.
Hang on just a sec. Fix up my camera. Just a sec. Oh no, that's fine. Never mind. That's fine.
You're running for City Watch?
Indeed, the Watch is in dire need of strong male leadership in this time of dark crisis.
Male?
As you well know, the current commissioner, a person of the female persuasion, has failed to maintain order in the city in these dark, trying times. She's been soft on sorcery, magnanimous with magicals. She's indulged the occult, and she's extended an open hand to non-humans, acting in discord with our foreign benefactors. Oh, it's understandable she's weak, she's sentimental. She's merely a woman, and she's not been able to properly inspire the men of the Watch to take appropriate action against our occult immigrants. as soon as I'm elected, this will change. We will honour Azadi law and make Marcuria pure again. No more magic, no more magicals. And our women folk can once again return to home and hearth to be pampered and protected by their husbands, fathers and brothers. As it should be. Yes, yes.
Let's see if I can get him talking about himself. He sounded more than happy to do so.
All right.
It's Hilaris, right?
Oh no, Hilaris Esquire, licensed solicitor, and your candidate for Commissioner of City Watch.
It's an unusual name.
It's unique, certainly, but it's a Northlander name with deep roots in Marcurian society. My father, the esteemed Hubert Hilaris Esquire, served dutifully for many years on the council. He was respected, feared, and admired by all. Of course, that was before he was beguiled by that Dulmari witch. She used her wily sorcery and beastly sensuality to lure my father away from his family. Away from us. I've sworn to restore our sacred heritage. The witches shall burn, humanity shall prevail, and the name Hilaris shall no longer be the butt of spiteful jests.
Oh.
I've had enough. Well, best of luck with everything.
Best of luck.
Luck is the lazy man's excuse for failure. Luck is an occult idea. I create my own destiny, young madam, and so should you. Here's my advice to you. Find yourself a decent human husband and start breeding decent human babies. This is how you can best contribute to our common manifest destiny. And remember, a vote for honor is a vote for humanity. Is that the best you can do? Oh, I'd take the axe myself if I hadn't just moisturised my hands. This dry air, well, you understand.
Yeah. What do we do now? Find a way to get rid of Hilaris's goons. Well, Crow has the idea to kill them all. Let's ask Crow how to kill them. Wait, oh! Crow. Yeah, get on
Crow,
Hilaris.
could you fly over there for me?
Why?
Just trust me.
Just trust me.
Why?
Jesus, please, Crow.
Fine. Pardon me for wanting to play a role in my own destiny. I'll do it.
Do it. Here we go. See what he does.
A talking
Geronimo!
bird. Filthy magic. Damnation, where did it go?
Huh. Well, that didn't work out so well. Report!
We could go get filthy drunk, forget about this whole saving the world business, and enjoy the Festival of Reaping like everyone else in this town.
I suppose we could, yeah. That might be a good idea, yeah.
I wish I had wings. I could just fly to the Purple Mountains. After I get some proper directions.
Yeah. Well. Let's try putting on something else. What about this wagon?
Again? Seriously? Ugh. Fine.
Hold still, you filthy little fowl.
Oh.
What? Not again.
Okay. So, Hilaris tries to throw a rocket at Crow whenever I send it over. So I could send it over to different stuff and have Hilaris break it, yeah? Maybe if he breaks the pumpkins, breaks the hay, breaks this wagon. So he breaks the wagon, what then? Break the pumpkins?
Yeah, I know the drill.
I know the drill.
Don't move, I've got you now.
Break the pumpkins. Okay.
What kind of shoddy job are the Azadi doing when there are still talking birds flapping about? They should provide us with a few of their explosive sticks so that we can take matters into our own hands and eradicate this sorcerous plague. Oh, my skin crawls at the very idea of occult flying creatures within the city walls.
If it wasn't for Honor's goons, I would thump that reactionary misogynist on the head. No court would convict me. It would be justified homicide.
I don't know about that.
That God's damn talking bird. Magical aberration. If I get my hands on the filthy feathered thing, I'll twist its scrawny little... language. What can I do for you, young madam?
Let's play this nice and cool, Zoe.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, ask him about the bird.
About that talking bird that's bothering you.
Yes, what about it?
I just saw it.
Where?
Oh. By the table.
Go look for that goddamn bird over there.
Oh, how do we do this? Yep, sneak up on him and kill him. Huh? What's this? Giant moth.
Ugh. That is just a big, nasty nope. I don't care if it looks pretty. It's a giant insect. Ugh. Nope.
Okay. Oh, this doesn't look very sturdy. Yeah, I could have him send the guards over to... Right, this could work. Like, if I send the guard over to stand here, right? Then I send Crow over. Then he throws a rock at Crow and misses and hits a barrel, and the barrel falls down and kills his guard. That could work, you know.
Did you see that occult fowl? It's making a mockery of our decent, honest labour.
Let's play about that talking bird that's bothering you.
Yes, what about it?
I just saw it.
You did? Use your finger, woman. Point!
Yeah, by the wagon.
That filthy, chattering fowl must be over there somewhere. Go check.
Are you doing this just to annoy me? Because it's working.
Here we go. See if this works. Oh! It worked.
Soft-headed fool. We'll need to carry him home to have someone look at his head. The tree can wait until tomorrow.
Yeah,
you
get
do
rid
the
of
carrying. I'd do it myself, but someone needs to lead the way and keep an eye out for potholes.
That was brilliant! First, I did my thing, and then that goofball tried to hit me with a rock, and then stuff happened, and Dung for Brains got knocked out, and then they all left. End scene. It was almost like one of those puppet shows that Wizard puts on in the square. It was hilarious!
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
That's the most fun I've had since...
April Ryan.
I don't know. I guess since I hung out with April all those years ago.
Alright. Now we go to Abnaxis's house. Goals updated. Here we go.
Locked, but I have the key.
Okay. Use the key. Yeah! Alright, we did it.
This place looks a lot bigger on the inside. It is a lot bigger on the inside. Okay, this is freaky. I feel dizzy. There must be magic here because this makes no sense. Things can't be bigger on the inside than on the outside. Then again, why should I be surprised? I've seen weirder things. Weird is my new normal. Right, so, clues. Abnaxis must have been a big believer in crystals. Or maybe this is how people light their houses. Maybe this is totally normal for Arcadia.
Crystals lighting houses, hey? Instead of candles. It does give off light. There's another crystal up here.
This place has the slightly tacky ambience of a New Age shop. Those are some portentous-looking books. I wish I could read them. Abnaxus was a very well-read man, thing. There are enough musty old books here to fill a university library's special collection of musty old books.
What's this? A balance book. It's got the balance symbol on it.
Oh, that's interesting.
Who's... Oh, God.
I must apologize, ma'am. I didn't mean to frighten you. Zoe Castillo. You're the last person I expected to find here.
Who is this? Brian Westhouse. Oh, wasn't he another shifter? I don't remember Brian Westhouse.
I have no memory of this man. I'm sorry, who are you?
You don't remember me. Granted, it's been a while, but I would have thought that...
Oh, please don't take it personally. I had some medical issues. I forgot everything that happened here. There are still huge gaps. I've tried my best to remember, but yeah, massive gaps.
Understandable. Well, we helped each other out the last time you were here. We even shared an airship ride to the Dark People's Library. That's where you vanished on us, into thin air. To be honest, I've been wondering where you went off to. I just never expected to find you here, of all places. How in the name of the balance did you get inside? People have been trying for years, but this house has strong wards. Venar magic, the oldest there is. And now I understand why. It's a treasure trove. Wait, is that the Annals of Dreaming? Good God, that's a lost treasure. Only 5 were ever made.
Yeah, don't tell him anything.
I'm not sure I want to tell this man absolutely everything yet. I know my way around wards.
So I see. Your talents run deeper than I remember, Miss Castillo. I'm impressed. Pardon my curiosity, but what are you looking for here? Abnaxus himself vanished a decade ago.
Really?
It's not that I don't trust him, but I should trust Brian. There's no point hiding anything from him.
Why's that?
It's not that I was just curious about what was in here.
You know what they say about curiosity, Miss Castillo?
It killed the cat?
What? No. Curiosity is the doorway to knowledge and wisdom. Looks like I picked the perfect day for a stroll in the green. I was wondering why that odorous Hilarious fellow wasn't still trying to chop this tree down. Now I know. Let's see if we find anything interesting, shall we?
Okay. I wonder what happens if you actually attack that guy. A bed.
Abnaxus must have made the bed before leaving for good. That's kind of sad and eerie.
All these books. What's this? More books. Have a rest.
Someone's been sleeping in my bed, said Papa Bear, before mauling Goldilocks and devouring her whole. Don't ever mess with fairy tale creatures.
Righto. Don't get in a fairy tale bed. Get eaten by a bear. Alright.
Mr. Westhouse, Brian. He seems very enthusiastic and friendly. Probably. I have a hard time reading him, to be honest.
Have you found anything of interest? Keep looking. This place is a treasure trove.
Okay. Keep looking. Search for clues about the Purple Mountain. What's this? Oh, that's strange. Let's have a look at it.
Looks like a handwritten note.
And it was right here under my nose.
Nothing on the other side.
It's another one of Abnaxis's notes. Westhouse might be able to decipher that note.
Interesting.
What does this mean? Abnaxis left so much behind. There's a wealth of information here.
See if we can decipher the note.
This looks interesting.
The first dreamer references in the annals of dreaming. That's this book right here. And the chapter about the first dream, it's certainly a starting point. Let's see what it says.
Can you read that book?
I've lived in Arcadia for decades, and there hasn't been much to do aside from studying ancient texts, so yes, I can read this book. Let's see, the chapter in question speaks of the Ular. They are said to be wardens of the Dreaming One.
Just fell out.
Whatever that means. It's a rough translation. The English language isn't quite up to the task. The Ular and the Yete, one people that split into two. That sounds familiar. It says here the Yete left the Purple Mountains to go south to burrow into the ground. Something about a well of dreams. I mean, I don't know how much of this is true and how much is fantasy or prophecy. It's a difficult book to decipher. There's also something about two dreamers becoming one. It's vague. This is almost certainly a prophecy of some sort. The Ular live on Cloud Peak. It's in the mountains of Yedra. Where's that on the map? Ah, there it is. Straight north across the plains, right in the middle of the border mountains. This is an old book, so I don't know if they still live there. I've never heard of the Ular. They might all be dead.
So we've got a bit of a reference to the Purple Mountain there. Search for clues about the Purple Mountains. Now something fell out of the book here. Fallen note. Let's have a look.
That note fell out of the annals when Westhouse turned the pages.
See what it is.
I knew it! I knew it!
Notes. Notes everywhere.
Yeah, what's this?
Looks like a handwritten note. It's another one of Abnaxis's notes. Westhouse might be able to decipher that note.
Right.
Notes. Notes everywhere.
Fascinating. If you see anything that looks relevant, let me know.
Right,
I can.
This note fell out from the pages of the annals. What's a soulless stone?
I'm not sure. The soul stone was taken from Luke's by the warlock Clax. It must be retrieved, or the past, present, and future will cease to be.
That sounds ominous.
It does indeed. I don't know about any soul stone, but I'm guessing this Clax fellow does. I wonder if Abnaxis means old Roper Clax. April told me his story. He was a two-bit wizard who resided in a floating castle up north near the border mountains. April said she taught him a lesson. She didn't get into any details, but he lost his castle. Last I heard, he's doing children's theater here in town. Reformed, apparently, if that's a thing a wizard is capable of. Sounds like this soul stone is important.
Oh, here's another note. Right, we'll take you over to Westhouse. Clues about the Purple Mountain.
I'll need to write all of this down before I forget it. I'm sorry, did you want something?
Oh yeah, there's notes.
What do you think this means?
I'm not sure there's much to learn from that one.
Yeah. What was it then? Just a note. Probably like a shopping list or something. Just another note. Here we go. Another note. That could be something. Nope.
Ah, I knew it! I knew it!
Do what? Alright, let's take note 2.
What do you think
West
this
House?
means?
I'm not sure there's much to learn from that one.
More books. Okay. What do we do now? Search for clues about the Purple Mountain. Well, picked up all, looks like we picked up all the notes in here. There's probably more notes upstairs. Gosh, it's a bit dark.
Fascinating.
Is that another note? I guess not. It's not giving me a highlight thing for it. Books. Need a candle of some sort.
I'll need to write all of this down before I forget it.
Okay, I can't find any more notes.
I knew it! I knew it!
I knew it.
Obnaxis must have been a big believer in crystals. Or maybe this is how people light their houses. Maybe this is totally normal for Arcadia. Those are some portentous looking books.
Fascinating.
I wish I could read them.
What's up here? What about this?
I'm sure Obnaxis won't mind me borrowing this. I'll return it to him in person.
I'll need to
if
write
I
all
make
of
it
this
to
down
Cloud
before
Peak.
I forget it.
When you're ready, head back into town and find Roper Clacks. Alright.
I should get going. Should we...
Would you mind terribly if I stayed here to read these books?
Well, it's private property, isn't it?
Obnaxis isn't coming back, and I've been itching for a chance to peruse his library for years now. I promise I won't remove anything or make a mess.
He might have the best of intentions, but I made a promise to blind Bob. I'd feel awful if anything happened to Obnaxis' abode.
Yeah. Balance has shifted. Why is that?
I'm sorry, I don't think I can let you stay in here.
I'm not sure I need your permission.
What?
Only joking. I understand. I'll take my leave now, Miss Castillo. I certainly hope we'll see each other again soon.
Okay. Balance has shifted. Why is that? I don't know what it means when it says the balance has shifted. Like, it seems a bit ominous. Like you're not sure what the balance has shifted to, or what the outcome of the balance shifting is. You know. So it's like, oh, what just
happened? Didn't you say
happened?
something about a wizard and a puppet show?
Nope.
No, you did. You said something about a show in the square.
I did not.
Crow.
Oh, right! Roper Clax's Fingerlings! Man, that show's great. A modern classic.
Clax. He's the wizard April Ryan fought.
That's right. He was behaving badly, so she fought him and trapped him inside some sort of calculating machine. Pretty clever stuff.
Where can I find this puppet show?
I'll show you.
Alright, we're gonna find the puppet show. I don't remember a puppet show at all.
I feel better having Crow around, even though I'm not sure what he can do. Still, a useless sidekick is better than no sidekick. I'm not saying he's useless.
The city feels all wrong without magicals around.
Oh. This is it, hey? There's Roper Clacks. Hello. Oh, that's him.
Roper Clacks, I presume. He looks wizardly, as in how I expected wizards to look when I was 10.
If you seek an autograph, you must purchase my book first. It's on sale today. Only...
No, sorry. I need to talk to you.
Talk, hmm? Well, I only have a few minutes before my show begins, but I'm sure I can spare a couple of them for a pretty young thing like you.
Oh, that's an ominous looking picture. Looks like some sort of undead creature there. That picture. Gosh. Why did they make him? Why did they like whitewash the face? You know, it looks strange like that.
Didn't he and April have some sort of confrontation?
Yeah.
Do you remember April Ryan?
April Ryan? Oh, yes, of course, absolutely, certainly, naturally. The bitch...
The brave young woman who came to my castle and stole it. And helped me put my sorceress past behind me.
How could I possibly forget?
April continues.
He's obviously got some issues with April. I'd be curious to learn more.
Yeah, here we go.
So, about April.
Why does everyone want to talk about April Ryan? She was just a weak little human who stumbled onto things she didn't...
No, I must apologize. You see, April and I had some disagreements in the past. I'm past that now. I'm a different person. As for April Ryan... Yeah, I hear she suffered an ignoble death at the hands of our Azadi benefactors.
What a shame.
What a terrible, terrible shame.
This has to be the right man.
Fingerlings.
It's an odd name for a children's puppet show.
I think it's a good name.
The Fingerlings.
Ah, my beloved finger puppets, beloved by all children and critics alike. Gilbert Grutton of the Daily Marcurian called my show simply astonishing and wrote that it was quite impossible to look away. I couldn't believe my eyes and like a slow-motion cart wreck. You see, the Fingerlings represent a revolution in finger puppeteering, or as I call it, fingering, trademark and patent pending. The women in particular are quite ecstatic.
No.
Stay for the show. I guarantee a good time.
Stay for the show. It's a good time.
This has to be the right man. You are Roper Clacks, right? The wizard?
Who told you that?
Well, that sign, for one.
No, the wizard part. Who told you? I mean, I'm merely a humble finger puppeteer trying to make an honest living in a cold and heartless world.
Right. But you were a wizard once.
Fully rehabilitated, I don't go anywhere near sorcery, not anymore. Okay. You should really read my highly acclaimed and best-selling memoir, A Farewell to My Wizarding Ways. It's a thrilling story of redemption and romance, of dashing heroes and wicked villainesses, of flying castles and curious calculating devices. Every word of it as true as the night is dark and the day is bright, of course.
Alright. Soulstone.
I might as well get right to it, seeing as his show is about to begin. Do you recall owning a soulstone?
A soulstone? I don't know what you're talking about.
I was just wondering, since there are so many impressive tales about your powers where I come from.
And where would that be?
That
Was a long time ago. In another life. I've moved on. I'm a different person now in every way.
I was just wondering what happened to the stone.
She took it, that bitch.
Oh, April.
Balance? Pardon me? I don't know where that came from.
Who?
The Yaga. The wicked witch of the north, as these simpletons call her. As if they have any idea who and what she truly is. She lurks in Riverwood in the dark places. She feeds on that stone like a... Like I said, that's in the past, and I've left it all behind long ago. Now I make an honest living bringing joy to children through my most excellent and revolutionary finger puppet theater. And on that note, I must beg your pardon, young miss. The show is about to begin.
Can we please talk again afterwards? I have some more questions.
Sure. Absolutely. After the show. Yes. Toodaloo.
Yes, here we go. This is gonna be so good.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, humans and... well, humans. And you, Azadi soldier standing over there, you're welcome to watch, just don't rattle your sabers or rustle your suits. Welcome to this morning's performance of... The Fingerlings. I am your host and puppeteer, Roper Clax, esteemed thespian and raconteur, author and entrepreneur. My book is available for purchase with a free personalized dedication. Speak to me after the show. A donation is both appreciated and expected. Drop your coins into the box after the show. Remember that every iron piece goes towards a good purpose.
Woohoo! Go Fingerlings!
My beloved Fingerlings! Handcrafted reproductions of renowned actors from across Arcadia, immortalized in finger puppet form by skilled artisans. Using only the finest fabrics and natural materials, these lovely creatures are as dear to me as children, and as talented and protean as the finest human players. You're all welcome to approach the stage after the show, of course, to admire my finely crafted miniatures up close and intimately. No food, no touching, no children. And now, beloved audience, prepare yourselves for a journey into mystery, for a true story of wizardry and magic. I present to you the tale of the good-hearted wizard and the villainous winch. Once upon a time, in the distant north, there lived a kindly old wizard in a wonderful flying castle. This very friendly wizard liked to tease and toy with the people of the land, and sometimes he would do silly things like turn them into stone or furry animals and bottle up the wind. Naturally, he meant no harm, and the people of the land loved the wizard like they would a grandfather, a very young and very, very handsome grandfather. But one day, an evil sorceress from a distant land came to visit the kindly wizard. This ugly, selfish witch didn't understand that the wizard was only trying to make people happy. She used her dark sorcery to steal all of his possessions and trap him inside a tiny little box where the gentle wizard was barely able to breathe. The poor old man was trapped for many moons inside this box before a benevolent wandering god arrived to free him from his prison. The wizard pledged eternal allegiance to the wandering god in return for vengeance against the cruel witch who trapped him. Together they...
There he is, Commander. The dangerous loon who's corrupting our youth with his occult finger rings.
What? What's this? What are you doing? What's going on? You can't... Hey!
Oh, no.
Hey, hands off!
You're teaching children of magic, old man. You ought to know better.
Release me, you dishonorable brute!
By the authority vested in me by the Greater Azadi Empire and the Emissary, and in accordance with provisional imperial law prohibiting any and all teachings of occult magic, I'm taking you into custody.
You can't do this! You don't know who I am!
Tell it to the magistrate, wizard.
My fingerlings! My precious handcrafted fingerlings! No!
I cannot believe that they arrested him. What a travesty.
Oh, Crow. What now, Crow? What are we going to do? Well,
I didn't see that coming.
I guess the Azadi aren't fans of creepy puppet shows either.
I think it had more to do with him being a wizard. Okay, shit. So what now? He was my only lead to the Soul Stone. All I have to go on is something about a Yaga and Riverwood.
Riverwood, yeah.
Riverwood? I know Riverwood. I've been to Riverwood. If it's Riverwood you need, I know how to get to Riverwood.
Nice.
Really? And the Yaga? The Wicker Witch?
I don't know anything about Yagas, but I do know something about witches in Riverwood. On my last trip there, we had a close encounter with one of them. That witch is toast, of course, but I can probably find my way back to Riverwood. It's north. We go north. Wait, which way is up? Yeah, north.
Okay. Okay. That's something, right? Much better than nothing.
Better than
We
nothing.
just need a way to get north that doesn't involve me walking all the way.
Or me flying. I'm not flying all that way. I tire easily.
Really?
Wait. I feel a cunning plan coming on. Follow me, Zoe.
All right.
It's either a cunning plan or I need the toilet. But I'm pretty sure it's a cunning plan.
I still can't believe you pulled off the voice and the whole fake hand thing.
The hat looked great on you.
Totally. Not so sure about the beard, though. My face is itchy. Speaking of faces, I can never show mine in Marcuria again. Not after that last bit we did.
If everything goes well, you won't have to.
At least we have a ride. Can I trust this thing?
They're docile cows, the Elguan. Just leave it to me. Mush, Daisy, mush!
Whoa, whoa, I think you're upsetting her.
I'll leave the cowgirling to you. I'll fly ahead and scout the terrain instead. Don't lose sight of me!
Hey, good old Crow.
How much longer will this journey take? Must be nearly a week now.
It's been less than 2 days, and I'm beginning to regret bringing you along.
You're stuck in the cargo hold of a cloud ship with your worst enemy. How could you possibly have any regrets?
And people say you have no sense of humor. If there was ever a time to make peace with Liko, this is likely it. Maybe there's still a chance to create a bond between us.
Yeah, I suppose it's worth a shot, but I doubt it.
I'm sorry about your father. I know that may not amount to much now, but I was a different person then. I was blind to the possibility that there could be more than one truth. There's been so much death on the road to this place. I murdered an innocent man during my escape from Friar's Keep. He begged me to, but I still don't know if I did the right thing. I watched Balse Bakim bleed to death so that I could make my escape through a blood magic portal. I still wonder if his sacrifice was worth it. Have I repaid that debt? Shepard believes so. But many thought him a better man than I, so why did he have to die? I've murdered my own countrymen when I've judged them unworthy of life. What did I gain from these actions? What did it change? What would have been different had I acted differently? All of these choices, Liko, they add up. My soul is heavy. The others believe me unaffected because I carry on as if nothing happened. But their faces and voices are there when I close my eyes. Those deaths never leave me. No words can undo these deeds. There are no excuses for the wrongs I've committed. But I am trying to heal the wounds I've inflicted. It's a long journey, Liko, and...
I know. When you arrived from Friar's Keep, I wanted you dead.
Really? I couldn't tell.
People say you have no sense of humor.
They do?
We've been through much since then. I believe I know you. A little. You've taken up arms against your own people, risking shame, death, and your immortal soul, because you believe they're misguided. It cannot be easy being hated and feared by both sides. I may still despise you because you murdered my father. I may still dislike you because you're an arrogant and intolerant shit. But I respect you, Kian, and I trust you.
Oh, get serious. What does that mean? Which one? What?
Trust goes both ways, Liko.
Alright, fair enough.
Well, I'm taking a nap. This half of the hold is mine. Stick to your side.
Stick to your side.
Or I may stab you in my sleep.
Don't worry. I've no intention of cuddling up next to you.
Kian, are you awake?
I wasn't. This has now changed.
Did I ever tell you how my society views people like us?
I don't believe so.
The Dole Antiqua consider themselves tolerant and inclusive in all matters. And yet I've always had to hide who I am from my family and friends. If they knew the truth, I'd be ostracized. Tolerance, it seems, has its limits. But in the Resistance, no one cares. This thing we share, it doesn't change how they feel about us. It's strange. Strange, but liberating.
With the Resistance, you are who and what you decide to be. Regardless of color and creed, gender and religion, and... I thought you loved April Ryan.
I did. I do, but... not like that. She was someone I cared deeply about and always will. But I could never have shared my life with her. I still miss her every day. She gave me strength.
Nah, I'm going back to sleep. We have a long day ahead of us tomorrow.
A day of sitting in the dark, bickering about who passed gas?
Like I said, a long day.
Wow. Almost there. What's this? What the fuck is that? Umbre, Chapter 10. Purple eyes and a face. Ah, this is... okay, this is from the trailer. I remember this part. The what do you call it? The Elgwin. Oh, what was it called? What was the animal called again? Yeah, she's riding past on the animal. That's straight from the trailer, that is. Uh-oh. Ah, docile creatures, hey?
Oh, well, fuck. Oh, I mean, that hurt.
Never trust an Elguan. Cowardly cows.
Oh, something must have spooked it. What do we do now?
This place looks familiar. I think we're close. In fact, I think we're...
Leave! Go, or I'll call the others!
Whoa, hey there, I'm friendly and unarmed.
You're human. You can't be Bird? Crowbird?
Hello. Hey, you're that fretful furry thing we met the first time we came through here. Ben Franklin.
Ben Bandu.
Ben Bandu.
This isn't the same human who accompanied you last time.
This is my new human. She's mostly harmless. Say hello, Zoe. Don't be rude.
Say hello, Zoe. Don't be rude. And another Bandu, hey? I thought the, what do you call it, was the last Bandu. What was her name? The mole. I thought she was the last Bandu. Yeah, where's the mole on here? Mole. Oh, she's not on there. Okay. So
I guess... Hello?
yeah, that's a good idea.
Hello?
Hello. Are you the new Bandu Mbata?
Bamboo... what? No, I have no idea. I'm Zoe.
You're a dreamer.
So they keep saying. I'm not very good at it. How did you know?
We live close to the dreaming here. Her dreams surround us. The Yaga.
That's it! That's the one we're looking for, right, Zoe? The Yaga!
You're looking for the Yaga? On purpose? Are you mad?
Oh, I'm not. Her? I'm not so sure about.
You know the Yaga?
She lives in this forest. We do not speak her name. She's
what?
She's mean.
She's mean. Right, tell us about the Yaga then.
Teddy Bear probably knows more about the Yaga.
Teddy Bear.
Who is she?
Yeah.
The Yaga? She's old. Really old. She's been around since long before my people came to this forest. Once, she had many servants. Witches, warlocks, evil ones. Like in the stories told by the elders. But her servants are all gone now. So she woke up and crossed into our world. She doesn't belong here. But she's lonely. And hungry.
Hungry. Great. Well, we still have to find her. She has the Soul Stone.
The Soul Stone? I've heard of the Soul Stone. The Yaga took it from the fallen fortress of her warlock.
Warlock? Roper Clax worked for the Yaga?
They all did. The Gribbler, Clax, all the evil witches and warlocks of the Northlands. But they're gone now. Just like my people. April Ryan imprisoned the warlock and killed the witch. She saved us all. But then the Azadi came with sharp blades and metal tubes that spewed fire. They murdered most of us. Some fled east. I'm the only one left here now.
That's terrible. I'm so sorry.
One day, they'll come back. All the surviving Banda. Until then, I watch over their burrows. And I sing. For them. For all of us. This Soul Stone. It's important?
Very.
You'll use it to fight the Azadi?
That's part of it, yes.
I'll take you to the Yaga. Or as close as I dare go to her lair, anyway.
Great! I was expecting you to say no, and by expecting, I mean hoping.
Does the bird always speak like that?
I'm afraid so. Lead the way, Ben.
The Yaga's beyond the ridge. Once you cross that, you're in her realm.
You're not coming with?
Did you not hear me when I said she was hungry? No, I'm not coming with you. The walls of that place are thin, and she can smell my magic.
A wise decision. Come on, Zoe, let's turn around and head back with Ben Ben. Maybe catch a fat squirrel and roast it for dinner?
This is what we came here for. If we don't get the Soul Stone...
Everyone dies, the world ends, no more Christmases, blah, blah, blah. I'm so sick of walking into one perilous scenario after the other. After we're done with this one, no more adventures. I swear to the feather gods of old.
You'll know you're there when you see the Gribbler's old house. She was the witch who lived here before. The Gribblers served the Yaga, and that's where she came through, from the beyond.
Will you wait for us, Ben?
I'll wait until nightfall. But if you're not back by then...
We'll be back.
And I had such a craving for crispy squirrel.
Alright. So, we need to find... If we find the Gribbler's house... We should be able to meet up with the Yaga.
Naked, twisting branches blocking what little light there is. Check. They've got that whole normal things that should look quaint and safe except they look horrifically scary thing down to a fine art.
Yeah. Dark water.
That's a not at all reassuring shade of black. And what are those swirling things? Giant tadpoles? I don't want to know. This is all very grim. I'm expecting an evil queen and a sleeping beauty at any time.
Oh, I can't run here. That's unfortunate. I was hoping I could just... Ooh, yeah.
Mother of ravens! I don't feel very welcome. I mean, this isn't just a bad sign. It's all the bad signs, all at once, like a grab bag of ill omens. There are plenty of stones lying about. Let's just pick one and pretend it's the Soul Stone. It's not like anyone would know what it's supposed to look like.
Well, a regular stone wouldn't have the powers of a Soul Stone, though, would it? Like, what does the Soul Stone even do? You know? I have no idea what the Soul Stone is for. What is that? Purple pitcher plants. Are they pitcher plants? Not sure what sort of plants they are. Yeah, they look like pitcher plants, don't they?
Even the plants down there look like dead hands wiggling their cold, dead fingers. Welcome to nature. Prepare to be terrified. I'm not saying I won't cross it, but I do expect the bridge to do something terrible to me. I'm glad I have Crow here. Regardless of how useless he may be at times, he's still company. I'll take... Crow looks paler than usual. Even his feathers are losing colour. If he had a choice, I'm sure he'd fly out of here in a second, but he's sticking with me. He's braver than expected, I'll give him that. I'm glad I have Crow here. Regardless of how useless he may be at times, he's still company. This looks like one of those pivotal moments where the audience is yelling at the heroine, "Don't go through the gate, are you crazy?"
Yeah.
Oh,
what?
My tiny bird heart. I have a bad feeling about this, Zoe.
Oh, we'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Go. Leave. Turn around.
What?
Don't come any further.
Who's saying that?
She's here. She's dangerous.
Dark, scary cave? No way to get around it? Fairy tale conventions never fail to make my life miserable.
I know this smell. Dog's doo-doo, incense, and rotting flesh. Smells like witches, all right. Is it my imagination? Or is the light changing? Is it getting darker? Am I going blind? Help! Do you hear voices? I hear voices. I don't like disembodied voices. Disembodied voices are never a good sign.
No, they're not. I think it's Crow. We have to get the soul stone, hey? Oh. What is that? That's an interesting looking garden. Oh.
What's worse than a twisting path into darkness through thorny bushes and sharp, naked branches? A swamp. Of course there's a swamp. I feel strange. I felt this way before when I was in a coma. Inside story time. I must be on the border between waking and dreams.
Interesting.
They're speaking. It's freaky.
Speaking wisps. Calls update. Enter the house. So look at the wisp. What does it say? Hello? Oh.
Are those the souls of lost children? If so, this place is even more horrifying than I'd imagined.
But she is here now. She'll eat you up, like she ate all of us. She tricked us. She trapped us. She cooked us. She ate us. We're the children that never left. It's too late to save us. Save yourself. Go.
Is that where the Yaga lives? It looks like a house. I mean, a scary house, sure, but still just a house.
You know, it doesn't seem that scary. That sort of reminds me of areas of World of Warcraft, this. It doesn't seem...
No! Turn around! Don't do it! Don't wake her! She's sleeping! Leave her be! You'll be trapped here with us forever and ever and ever.
How do I know that's real, though? Hello?
Crow looks paler than usual. Even his feathers
He
are
already
losing
said
colour.
that.
So what now?
If he had a choice,
Do we just go
I'm sure
up and
he'd
knock
fly
on the
out
door?
of here in a second. I don't see a doorbell.
No, this is neither the time nor place for levity.
Oh, I know. I don't actually see a door.
I seem to remember a door.
You know this place?
It's changed, but yes, this is where the Gribbler lived. She smelled awful, and she was so rude. Also, she wanted to eat April.
You should have led with that one.
But she did smell awful, especially when she burned. Hoo-wee.
Ugh.
Oh. Okay. She burned alive. Let's look for... Oh.
Weeds and vines, covering everything.
Can I push this aside, the weeds? Here we go. Push them aside. Oh.
Is that where the Yaga lives? It looks like a house. I mean, a scary house, sure, but still just a house.
Alright. Open says me.
Who bothers me? Who bothers the Yaga?
Okay, so maybe not just a house after all.
Yikes. Alright.
You have something that's not yours.
Leave, monkey.
Not until you give me the Soul Stone.
We do not know what you speak of.
Whoa. My whole body's tingling. I can change things. I can manipulate this
she's got
dream.
the power.
Cool.
She's got the power like in Dreamtime. Okay. So now we can do things. Okay. Can I do something to that window? No? Any second now that house is gonna like leap out of the ground and attack or something.
I'm glad I have Crow here. Regardless of how useless he may be at times, he's still company. I'll take
Aren't you gonna
company
do
over
something?
no company anytime.
Aren't you gonna do something? Yeah, we'll do something. We'll think of something. Oh, yes, we can run now. Let's...
The only thing stopping me from running in the opposite direction right now is knowing I'll have to pass through that cave again.
What do you do? Use the power on the door? Oh, here we go.
There are 3 mines in there, but which one's the Yaga? I can hear several voices, all of them angry. It's so loud, so strong. I can't keep listening. She's too strong.
We are here at the end of things. I warned you.
Let me go, you bitch!
She's awake. We told you to go. Get away.
Okay, what now? Can I...
As fast as you can.
Run as fast as you can. Let's...
It's too
light powers. Does this do anything?
I told you leave.
Oh. What's it doing?
I think I need to get through that door.
Okay. Oh, is that a... That's just a rock. I thought that was something. Alright. Have another look then. So... Let's... Around time. Okay, now jump in. Oh. Haha! No, inside the Arga, okay. Oh, grab on, Zoe. What is that, some sort of portal? I don't know what happened there, it just sort of went into the head
sucks.
of the...
Wait, the sky? Is this story time? But it's not like how I remember it. It looks... older. It looks a lot older.
So we're back in story time. What's this? Is this the stone I'm after? Can't run. It's a bit unfortunate. I was hoping to run. I don't like it.
Aren't you a clever monkey?
Oh.
Hush, sister. Don't speak to it. Just let it lose itself in the dark. It'll weaken, and then we can eat it.
It'll probably taste honey sweet, like a newborn babe.
Do not underestimate this one, sisters. There's something different about it.
Hello?
Yeah, I don't like it in video games how they make it so you have to walk instead of run. Like they force you to walk when you could very well run.
Maybe not so clever after all.
We're hungry. We need to eat.
Not long now. You must be tired, monkey. Your eyes grow heavy. Sleep. We'll watch over you.
Show yourselves.
Show yourself. Can I run now? There we go. You have to wait for the text, the talking parts to be over.
Is it not asleep yet? Lie down and shut your eyes, monkey. Let us feed.
That's not going to happen.
It answers back, like a thing with a mind of its own. A very clever monkey.
This one has spirit and something else. Something powerful.
Perhaps I can use my light powers at some point. Do I have the tattoos on? Well, she doesn't have the tattoos at the moment. Well, hang on. We're in Dreamtime, but we don't have the tattoos. The tattoos signify that you have your powers. Oh, here we go. Oh.
You're a dreamer.
And you're the Wicker Witch of the
Now,
North.
there's no need for insults. We are...
The Yaga.
No monkey has ever been here before. We're curious about you.
We?
The sisters. Bayeb, Ayaga.
Bayeb, Ayah... Baba Yaga.
Older than time. Older than memory. Old as darkness. Always three.
Not always, sister. In the beginning, the Yaga was one, and then everything unraveled.
Light came, worlds were born, monkeys bred and became legion. And the one became three.
You
Why
are from
though?
across the divide. From a world ruled by machines.
That's right.
But not really here at all. Dreaming.
Apparently so.
We thought there was only one dreamer.
You were mistaken.
Something made you. That's interesting. We didn't see this coming. We do so love surprises.
What do you want from us, monkey?
The Soul Stone. You stole it.
Lux stole it first. Only fair that we stole it back. What do you want with it?
To bring it back where it belongs. To cure Lux. Lux is the...
Lux is the first dreamer. We know, oh, we know. You cannot teach us things, monkey. We were there in the darkness, in the time, before all this terrible brightness, before you monkeys spoiled it. We had the Soul Stone then. It fed us and made us strong, but Lux took it so that Lux could dream. We were there when Lux dreamed the first dream and the stars were born and everything came apart. If we give you the stone, we fade from memory. We will be forgotten. It's all that anchors us when there's no one left to worship and fear us.
But they do worship you, don't they? In the city, they've built effigies to the Wicker Witch.
The Wicker Witch!
A bedtime story, a spineless fairy tale for nestlings. No one truly fears the Yaga anymore. Our power is diminished.
I don't know. People need darkness. They need to be frightened. In my world, scary is popular. There are films, games, haunted houses.
Playthings. We are less than we were. We remember feeding, our stomachs bloated with flesh and fear.
Well, things change. That's how it goes.
Maybe, instead of giving you the Soul Stone, we eat you up. All your delicious memories, all your dreaming powers. Your soul will keep us warm and sated.
How's that gonna help anyone?
Help? What makes you think we'll help? We owe the universe nothing, monkey. We owe Lux nothing. Why should we care if the dream ends? Perhaps, if you give us a little morsel, a taste of you, what can you offer us?
Offer?
A sin, a secret, something dark. Something you keep deep inside and fear to reveal.
Oh. What's this? Did not
when
intervene.
Mr. London attacked Baruti, I did nothing to help him. I could have intervened. I knew Reza wouldn't like the sausages I bought him for lunch that time. I did that because I was tired of our routine, of how our relationship had stagnated. When Mr. London attacked Baruti, I promised Hannah I wouldn't tell Queenie where she was hiding, but I did it anyway. And what for? I'm not even sure I believed I was helping Hannah. It was currency. I didn't tell Baruti the truth about the data. I knew Reza wouldn't like the sausages I bought him for lunch that time. I did that because I was tired of our routine, of how our relationship had stagnated.
Alright, tell him about the sausages. That's pretty bad, the sausages. Here we go.
Instead of giving someone I'm supposed to love and care for the thing he wanted, I did the opposite. And I did that because I was angry.
Lashing out in anger. But so what? Had you harmed him, we'd have something. Had you killed him, we might have been sated. But this is nothing.
What? How's that nothing? That's weird. Things playing up here. Alright. Okay.
I promised Hannah I wouldn't tell Queenie where she was hiding, but I did it anyway. And what for? I'm not even sure I believed I was helping Hannah. It was currency. I didn't tell Baruti the truth about the data.
Yeah, didn't tell Baruti.
I lied to a friend because I didn't have the guts to tell him the truth.
A coward's lie, a tiny, tasty morsel, but it only makes us more ravenous.
When Mr. London attacked Baruti, I did nothing. I promised Hannah I wouldn't tell Queenie where she was hiding, but I did it anyway. And what for? I'm not even sure I believed I was helping Hannah. It was currency. I betrayed a friend's trust and revealed her secret to someone else.
Not a betrayal. Not a selfish lie, not cowardice. This nibble tastes like ash and only serves to stoke our ravenous hunger.
When Mr. London attacked Baruti, I did nothing to help him. I could have intervened. I didn't step in to protect a good friend when he was in danger.
The monkey fears for its life and hides in shadows. The shame is honey sweet, but not filling. Not even a mouthful.
Still, we'll take this little piece of you. It belongs to us now, and you'll have no memory of it.
And in exchange, you'll give me the Soul Stone?
We will not. We made no promises. The Soul Stone is ours. We need it.
If you do that, you'll not only be destroying everything and everyone, you'll be all alone. Who will worship and fear you when they're all gone?
So what else can you offer us, monkey? What can you give of yourself to prove that this matters?
I don't know.
You demand that we give up the thing that feeds us and keeps us warm. And you cannot make a similar sacrifice.
You're right. I can't. I don't have what you're asking for. I'm human. I've made terrible decisions, but I don't linger on those decisions. I move forward and live with the consequences. Shame, anger, disappointment, regret. That's not what feeds me. I survive because I let go every day. Because I have hope and faith in the future. Not because I look back. That goes for most people. And all I want is to give those people a chance to make their choices, good or bad, and carry on living and learning. If that's not enough for you, then I have nothing. And if I don't, if I fail to bring the Soul Stone to the first dreamer, Lux dies. The dream ends. There will be no one around to remember any of us, or the choices we've made that brought us here. It all hinges on this moment in time.
We know this, little monkey. This is why we are giving you the Soul Stone. But you must do one thing for us in return.
What's that?
Anything, as long as it's mine to give.
You must remember us when the dream is in you. The world needs us. Without the sisters, without the Yaga, there is no fear, no imagination. Every dream needs a nightmare.
I don't think I could forget, even if I tried. Yes, I'll remember you.
Good.
Good. Good. Here is the Soul Stone. Take it, use it to wake Lux. We would have done it ourselves, but the Dreamer Monkey is the only one with that power.
How do I get there?
Someone's coming. Little furry thing. They will gift you a beast to ride. Go to Lux. You will feel Lux like a lantern in the dark. Follow the light. Save the dream, Dreamer. Become one with the first.
What does that mean?
You'll find out.
Come on,
And
first.
the clever monkey, beware the Wizard of Lies.
Who's the Wizard of Lies?
He plots. He wishes to remake the world.
He wears a mask. He harbors ambitions. He always did, but now...
There's something in him. It's a dangerous thing, little monkey. Watch out. Now leave.
The Wizard of Lies, hey? Wizard of Lies. TMI. Just got the achievement called TMI. Interesting. Well, we got the Soul Stone. This Crow. Where are you, buddy?
Where did you disappear to?
I have a thing about huge monster houses. I don't like them.
Oh, you're the worst sidekick.
Oh, come
That's
on.
what they keep telling me. I honestly don't know why. Let's go back and find the furry little halfling thing again. I bet you he didn't wait for us. I bet you he's long gone.
She's letting us go. What did you do? We're free. Time to go. Thank you, Dreamer. Find Lux. Save the dream.
Find Lux and save the dream. Alright. Back through the evil cave. Oh, hello. Isn't that... Ah, that's the mole.
Is this the one?
That's her. That's Zoe.
You face Yaga and live? This is impossible. Who are you?
The Dreamer.
Might as well go with what everyone calls me here. Zoe Castillo, Dreamer.
Zoe Castillo, Dreamer. She know who she is. Impressive, that, for human. Well, Zoe Castillo, Dreamer, how you survive meeting Yaga without losing yourself? You strike bargain like witches of old? Sell yourself to Yaga for freedom and power? Do you serve Yaga now?
I don't serve anyone. And no bargain. I don't have time to talk about the Yaga. We need to head north.
Let's talk about the Yaga.
I'd like to learn more about the Yaga. Maybe this one knows something.
Yeah.
Who is the Yaga?
I only know what elders tell me when I was child, and I only ever encounter Yaga's servants. One of them lived in this forest before. She was Gribbler, twisted, ancient, evil thing. No one but Yaga know what Yaga truly is. Those who face her never come home, aside from you. My grandmother tell me Yaga was born before beginning of time. Lux and Yaga, light and dark, dream and nightmare. balance is in everything, human. When our world takes shape, so did Yaga. One became three. 3 sisters. Innocence, age, decay. All aspects of life. More than the first dreamer, Yaga understand life. She understand mortality. Mortality in her blood. Maybe why she hate the living so much. Why she grew mean and hungry. She spread her will across worlds into witches and warlocks, sorcerers and necromancers, the weak and malleable. But as old magic fade, so do Yaga. Wizard Clax and Gribbler were 2 of her last servants, and April Ryan defeated them both. After that, they say, Yaga was diminished. Now Wicker Witch of North is joke to humans of Marcuria. They remember nothing of what she was. They never see their young eaten by night. But Yaga is not the night that threatens world now. Her darkness is different darkness, one that balances light, necessary darkness. She is nightmare that feeds imagination. The other darkness, well, other darkness is deeper and final. A black fire that spreads and burns until nothing left, until time itself is ashes. Even Yaga feared this darkness.
I believe that's why she let me go. So that I can help.
You got the Soul Stone?
You carry Soul Stone? What Soul Stone?
You can trust Bandu Masiri, Zoe. She is an elder. She returned from exile to help me find those who survived.
I have Lux's Soul Stone. I need to take it north, to the Ular.
Ular? Why Ular?
You know them?
I heard of Ular in stories. Ancient people inhabit ruins of their own civilization, high in border mountains. You know where to go?
I've seen a map. They live on Cloud Peak, in the mountains of Yedra.
Maps deceive. Go north and then west. A week's journey on foot before you start climb.
We don't have a week.
Rushing into anything is unwise. You carry Soulstone to Ular for what reason?
To return it to the first dreamer.
Lux is with Ular?
So my visions tell me.
Your visions?
I know this is hard to believe, but I promise
I believe. No need to promise. Story too unbelievable for Mole not to believe. Take Leap, human. Ride north, swift as wind. You will reach mountains by first light tomorrow. Leapfur can climb at least part of way. You'll be with Ular in less than 2 days.
She said someone would come, but that thing? Is it safe? I have no idea how to ride that.
Not to worry. Leapfur know well enough for both of you.
What will you do without a mount?
We use feet. Mole's not in rush. We walk slowly so that those of Banda who still live can hear us coming and meet us.
We're going east, Zoe. We'll follow the Banda who fled the Azadi. Maybe they still live. Maybe they...
We will find them, little one. Take Beast. Go north. Do what needs doing. I feel darkness coming. Black fire. Cold as ocean. Perhaps you can stop this, dreamer. Nothing lost. Nothing gained.
Goodbye, Zoe.
Thank you,
Oh, it
Ben.
has gross arms.
And good luck.
What?
I hope you find your people again.
Look at that. It has fucking human hands and arms. That's gross. Look, watch it. That's weird, man.
Thanks for coming. I know you're busy.
Oh.
It's not often I get to see you. Why this place?
It's safe. And, symbolic, maybe? It was a safe house, before it was raided by Azadi soldiers. Under Kian's command.
I see.
And?
So, what news do you have for me, Elena? Your message said...
Kian has left for Kian, together with Liko, the Dolmari warrior.
For Kian? The prison camp for magicals? Light. Why? What does he hope to accomplish there?
This is Kian we're talking about. He believes he can save everyone. He also believes Kian holds the key to the future of the Empire.
But breaking into a fortified prison camp? He won't stand a chance.
That's why I messaged you, Mother. This might be an opportunity.
You did the right thing, child. Come, let's talk. We do not have much time.
Opportunity for what? What are they plotting there? Is she really on Kian's side? She's talking with Mother Utana there. Isn't she part of the Azadi occupation? Oh, here we go. Back on the airship with Kian and Liko. Oh, what are they doing? Are you serious? Is there a net below them or something? Okay, they jumped into the sea before it landed.
Alright. I suggest we scale the fence over there and make our way into...
We should split up.
You've read too many copper coin serials, Liko. Splitting up makes us vulnerable.
Stay together, we could both end up dead. Part ways, and one of us might still make it out, even if the other doesn't.
That's a possibility, but I still think...
Besides, one of us has to locate the administrator's quarters.
How do you know there'll be one of them?
This is an Azadi camp, Kian. There will be detailed records and documents. If you want to find a single prisoner amongst thousands, you'll need records. I'll climb the fence, enter the camp, create a distraction. I look like the prisoners. I can speak to them. If necessary, I can blend in. You find the administrator and the records. That tower looks like a good place to start.
Where do we meet?
If we make it that far, I'm sure we'll figure something out. Try not to die. You still owe me your life.
Oh, I intend to stay alive. I hope you're on good terms with your gods.
I'm on excellent terms with my gods.
If I'm going to find prisoner records anywhere in this camp, it'll most likely be inside that tower. That section of the prison walls appears to be part of the old castle fortifications, from when the Necromancer King ruled Kian. The wall connects with the tower. If I can get up there, I might find a way in.
Get up there, find a way in. Oh, isn't that Clax?
I thought the barracks were full.
This wasn't wind and weather. The Necromancer's head has been broken off by brute force. Intentionally.
That is a rope of Clax.
We're just following commands, us.
The Necromancer's foul
Can't argue with
countenance.
that, I guess.
What a spectacularly unattractive man. And not so intimidating up close.
Oh.
I can't waste my time here. I need to climb the old castle wall and find a way into the Black Tower.
Okay. Oh, so there's the concentration camp with the magicals inside it. Let's see if I can get a closer look here. Can't really get a good look there. What's this? Oh,
This must have stood here for 1,000 years. It's an impressive piece of work. Never mind the foul subject. The Necromancer King of Kian. The Necromancer's open hand appears high enough to grant access to the wall.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I could... Yeah, I suppose I could run across that and leap across. Okay, so how do we scale this then? Go this way and scale it? Rocks.
It's steep and slippery. I don't see how I can climb up from here.
Oh, give it a go.
There's nothing for me to grab hold of.
About...
It's steep and slippery. I don't see how I can... There's nothing for me to grab hold of.
What about this? Oh look, grab a hold of these.
This wall isn't quite as sheer, and it has outcrops and footholds. I might be able to scale it.
Alright. Scale away.
This looks like a good place to start climbing.
Climb away. Haha. Let's try it. Yep. Oh, okay.
Right.
This way?
I can't get any further this way.
Oh. Went the wrong way. Haha. Ah, what? What happened? Oh, okay. That's that then. Now, could I run across the hand and just jump across? Where was it? Could have sworn it was up here somewhere. Oh, here we go. Climb this. Yeah, now run across and jump over to the thing there. Hi.
Goddess, the camp's larger than I thought.
Yeah,
there must be thousands of magicals here. Are they planning to just murder them all?
That would seem to be the case. Ready? Hi! Come on. Yeah. Okay. Well, there's Liko.
Liko? Goddess. I hope he passes unseen.
You don't get spotted, man.
Odd. There are more soldiers inside the camp than along the perimeter.
Why is that?
So, why burn the bodies?
Sanitation. You don't want to catch whatever they died from.
Oh, makes sense. What exactly did they die from?
Some kind of flu? They all get it. Must be hereditary. It must run in their blood.
Huh. Never heard of a flu that runs along bloodlines.
Don't ask questions. The administrator doesn't like questions.
The guards are watching the prison grounds. They don't expect anyone to be breaking into the camp. Beatings. To inspire fear and obedience in the other prisoners. Why build a factory in the middle of a prison camp? Are they using magicals for labor?
What was that? Oh. There was a looking cursor here. It was as I was going up. Now it's gone. I wanted to see what it was. It just disappeared. Oh, I can't run. The fuck? Oh, guards. Okay, that's why I can't run. Oh, what's that? Spyglass. Oh, that
See
might
anything?
be.
Nothing. I could have sworn.
Maybe it was just a bird.
You don't think I can tell the difference between a man and a bird?
It's dark.
Oh, okay.
It's dark. Just shut up and keep your eyes open.
I owned a Farglass once. It helped me keep tabs on the street gangs in Sadir. But Vamon's boys stole it from me.
Okay, let's take out the guards.
Who goes there?
Oh, come on. Okay, how do I take him out then? Maybe if I pick up one of these rocks, I can smack him with the rock. What's with the torches? That's weird. That's weird. Okay, you have to pick up one of these rocks. Pick up... Yeah, there's a good rock to pick up. So pick up this one. Yeah, they're actually kind of too heavy, I think. Damn. Well, guess we have to just sneak past them. Can I run now? What's this?
Hundreds of dead magicals.
Jeez.
Hundreds and hundreds of bodies. They can't all have perished from natural causes.
No, they couldn't have.
They're dragging bodies into the factory to burn them. But why? What are they doing in this shadow-cursed place?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe they're using them for fuel. Oh, jump. Haha. Oh, I heard a door. Oh, hello. Just wait for the guard. Which way is he going? Okay, stands there.
I won't be able to see what the guard's up to from this angle.
If you had that far glass, you'd be able to see him better. Oh. Looks like he was marking something on the wall there.
I should wait for the guard to return and observe his actions.
Yeah, how do I do that though? I hang off the ledge. No? Oh! Hide around this corner here. Ah, shit! Not quite. Not quite, hey? He's not doing anything.
Who goes there?
Who goes there?
Who goes there?
Oh, fuck. Was you held down the run button there. Who goes there? What the
Who goes there?
Oh, what? I was moving. Oh, come on. Let's stop here. Go, I'm not moving. Don't do it. Who goes there? Yep.
I won't be able to see. I won't be able.
Who goes there?
Shit. Okay. So looks like I have to wait for the next guard. Like I have to wait for him to leave, and then wait for a new guard to come over. Come on, let me go. Alright. And just sort of walk behind him and wait for the door to open when I'm on this side here.
Who goes there?
Ah, what? I was too close. Shit. How far was that? I should have been observing where what I was walking on. Okay, there's the keypad. Yeah, off he goes. How far forward am I able to stand here before I get caught? Yeah, let's just stay here. Alright, wait for the new guard to come and use the keypad, and I'll observe him from this angle.
Who goes there?
Ah, bullshit! Okay, well... What am I doing wrong here? Am I meant to climb up or something? Oh, what's this? A ledge. Okay, maybe I'm meant to go over here. Ah, get the far glass, yeah? Somehow. Go back, get the far glass. Okay, he's not using it now.
The necromancer king of Kian. They say he hunted humans.
But wasn't he human himself? Well, he looks human from the statues.
A shape changer.
Oh.
Or maybe he was a blue hide, like them Dolnari down there. Can't tell skin colour.
See you later, buddy. Alright. So what I need to do... I'll do it from this platform here. See if I can get a good look here. Oh!
It appears Lico's been stirring things up again.
Nice going, Lico. What else can you see? Yeah. Oh. Can I use the spyglass on the fire and see what's happening? Yeah.
Lico. Shadow. Well, that's one way to create a distraction.
Well done, Lico. A distraction, hey? Let's have a look at this. Oh no. Can't look at that. Look at the factory. Okay. Alright, the tower entrance. Yeah. Have a look from this angle. Hey, watch him with the keypad. Yes! Okay. So bottom right. So bottom that. Oh fuck! I missed it. Idiot, Morrow. Idiot.
I should wait for the guard to return and observe his actions.
So it's bottom right, top right, bottom left, and then what? Fuck. Should have been watching.
I should wait for the guard to return.
Oh, goddamn.
And observe his actions.
Alright. Where's the next guard? Come on. Here we go. So, bottom right, top right, bottom left, bottom right, top right. Okay. So it just goes around clockwise, and it doesn't touch the. Oh no, it doesn't. It doesn't go around clockwise. Actually, I'll just do the pattern here. So that one, then that one, that one, that one, that one. Open. Alright, we did it. Yeah, it goes around counterclockwise, leaving out the top left. So we have to do, sort of thing. Alright, who are we going to find here? Find the administrator's office. So we've climbed all these stairs.
The administrator's office will be somewhere on this floor, I'm sure of it. Management always picks the topmost floor.
Alright. Management always picks the topmost floor. Any guards about? What's this?
That's the symbol of the servants' trade. The attendants and domestics that help keep this facility operational.
Okay, so not what we're after.
The military branch. They have a large presence here, but they wouldn't be handling the administration of the camp. That responsibility would lie with the sister. The Makers Guild. They're responsible for construction and maintenance, not administration.
There were actually all sorts of guilds in medieval times, but it wasn't one guild of makers, right? It was every sort of craft that you could think of, like the lamp makers guild, the knife makers guild, the hammer makers guild, the carpenters guild, you know, the wagon makers guild, the blacksmiths guild, the sword makers guild. Like, it was all sorts of guilds dedicated to all sorts of different stuff. At least in Germany, I think it was the case, but I'm not sure in other places. Like, medieval time is actually a big place, and it's actually a lot of like several different time periods. All right, let's see what this one was.
There's probably nothing in there that I need.
Probably nothing I need in there. But at one time there was like all sorts of different guilds dedicated to different things. What's this one?
That, I believe, is the official seal of the Office of Scientific Progress.
Scientific
Progress. There were whispers of their existence in Sadir, but I knew of no one affiliated with the division. As far as I understand, they've been instrumental in the creation of the engine. They're a new arm of government, and unlike most other offices, they appear to answer directly to someone on the council. I'd say this is the best place to start looking for prisoner records and incriminating documents.
Alright. So this could be the place.
Locked.
Well, shit. Just break it down then.
Locked.
Okay.
Anyone around?
Ooh.
Zach? Joran? Anyone? No one? Oh, goddess, I hate walking alley rounds. Fallows may have the wits of a mine-bird, but some nights I swear he's right. This stone tomb is cursed.
Oh, jeez. Okay. So, can I borrow this? Oh, no, I can't. I suppose I can't get the handle. Wooden Shadow's name. Oh. Oh, if I could take out this one guard.
If one of these things fell over, it would create quite a racket.
Oh, God. Hey, what's going on?
Ah.
Who are you?
Shit. Actually, let's see if I can knock him out. Ready?
With my shit. What are you doing here? Where did you come from?
That's not good. What if I knock it over and just run back? Right? Knock it over, run back.
Alarm! We have an intruder!
Shit.
Alarm!
Let's try going around the other way and knocking him out from that side. At least they're good with the quick saves, you know? I'll knock him out from this side. Ready? Knock him out.
Hey, what's going on?
You can't sneak up on him.
Who are you?
Okay, what I'm going to do...
Oh.
I'm going to knock over one of these braziers.
If one of these things fell over, it would create quite a racket.
What? Who's there? Fallows, is that you, you dun-headed fool?
Okay, so he'll leave his post and he'll leave his keys in there. Yeah? Yeah, look, they're right there. Get him.
Need to jiggle it just right. Come on. Come on. Ah. Those years spent on the streets of Sadir continue to pay off.
Haha. Now, let's get into...
Demons playing tricks on us. Who in their right mind would think we'd be safe in a necromancer's tomb?
Alright, use the keys on the door. Yeah. Open sesame. Open.
If I don't return the keys right now, the guard may sound the alarm.
Oh, okay. Which one was it? Over here somewhere. This one? There we go. Oh, this door was. Oh, see, that is weird. Why have that on the wall? And who lit it? Like, these things, they last at most 30 minutes, these flaming torches. Yet here's one that's just been lighted very recently. Who lit it? What the hell are these for? What are they defending against? Like, there's nothing out there. There's literally nothing out there. Like, what are they in defense of? Look, this is overlooking a stone face. Gosh, that's weird. It's overlooking the sea. Is that the sea? Why? I don't understand what these defenses are for. Like, look. It's literally defending a rock face. That's weird, man. The designers, right, they just need to, I don't know, like, understand what the hell's going on with medieval architecture. Like, find information that may help locate Bip and expose truth about the camp.
The Necromancer King's lost his head. I wonder why they've all been removed.
Find incriminating evidence.
These statues can't be new. The Necromancer must have had them made when he ruled the island, 1,000 years ago. Skulls. Shadow. Someone's got a morbid taste in interior decorating.
Yeah. Morbid indeed. Here's another statue.
A man would have had to be mightily pleased with his own countenance to surround himself with these abominations. There's something odd about that wall.
Something odd about the wall. Push the wall. Try again.
The wall feels different from the other walls.
Okay. What the hell?
Why would they need an anatomical chart? Whose skulls are those? They don't look old enough to belong to the Necromancer King. What's the administrator doing with that? The Necromancer King's lost his head. I wonder why they've all been removed. It's a necklace traditionally worn by a sister. It signifies her standing within the 6 circles of Sadir.
Okay.
It appears to be pointing at something in this office.
So it's pointing toward the desk or the window.
It's been decapitated, like all the other statues in this place.
How perpendicular. A lonesome book, candle, more statues.
These statues can't be new. The Necromancer must have had them made when he
where
ruled
we,
the island.
That's where we
1,000 years ago.
started. So, interesting painting.
Arcadia. It's been a long time.
Yeah. It's pointing to the ocean.
The administrator must have a fantastic view from this window, when it's not pitch black outside. There's a straight drop to the ground. I couldn't escape through here even if I had no other choice.
Right.
I long to see her sun-kissed walls again, to drink from the first river, and to smoke fresh kaba root. The First Mountain, one of our seminal religious texts.
What do you mean by seminal religious text? Not sure what you mean by that.
It's a letter, signed by the administrator.
What's it say?
The last round of testing surpassed our loftiest expectations, confirming initial theories. The Dolmari plague has successfully been triggered in a 7-year-old Zidling. The creature survived 3 days before succumbing to fever and bleeding rashes. It died in blessed agony. The disease has not yet settled in an adult Zid, or plague-resistant Dolmari. Further mutations are required before we can move on to the next phase. What in Shadow's name?
So they're crafting diseases. So they herd them into camps and they craft diseases. Well, that's a bit incriminating, so let's take that. Take it.
It's sickening. What are they doing to the prisoners?
Okay. A ball of yarn. That could be useful.
The administrator must be a knitter of socks and scarves. This speaks in her favor.
Okay, so nothing in there. Try the second drawer. What's this?
It's an official document, addressed to the administrator.
Just to the administrator.
Due to disease spreading amongst the prison population, we recommend reducing the amount of Dolmari meat used for inmate rations. What is this? We do not want disease spreading inadvertently within the magical population, as this will negatively affect test results. Goddess.
So they were testing on them?
What does this mean?
They were testing the prisoners somehow? Okay.
It doesn't budge. Must be locked. Locked. It doesn't budge. Must be locked.
Oh. It's a very flimsy thing, so just break it, you know? Why can't you just wrench it open? Just wrench the thing open. Maybe I can open it from this angle here. Oh, what's this? Pick up? Ah! There you go. Latch. Alright. I don't know how I did that. Oh, stone head. Yep.
A stone head, belonging to one of the statues depicting the Necromancer King.
That's interesting. Roper clacks. Okay, so we've got a bit of a... Pretty sure you use that as a key. Yeah. Can I put this back? Probably don't need to. Well, should have taken those documents, stuffed them in your jacket.
It appears to be pointing at something in this office.
Oh. Okay. So, interact with this. Oh, hello. Did that do anything? Nothing. Try this way. Oh, that's interesting. What? It's an alien. Oh no. Oh gosh. It's a skeleton that's been... The corpse has been like preserved. Holy shit.
Goddess, what is this abomination?
What are they doing here?
This is not defensible. This is madness. Goddess, what is this abomination?
Next. pit. Oh, hello.
It's too dark to... What is that down there? Are those bodies?
Oh, jeez.
It's too dark to... What is that down there? Are those bodies?
Oh,
you
shit.
made it. For a while there, I didn't think you would, but those guards. Standards have fallen. I may need to behead someone, set an example. Goddess, I can't believe you're really here. The Apostle. I am so starstruck right now.
She's a fan.
I mean, I'm your biggest fan.
What's going on? Is she dissecting a body?
She says she's a fan.
What? What?
I followed your career. I know every crusade you've undertaken, every conversion you've carried out, every infidel you've judged and found lacking. I always dreamed we'd meet someday, and here you are, in my lab. Goddess, and look at the state of me. I'm such a mess. I do apologize, but you caught me at a disadvantageous moment. I was just about to start cutting.
Bib! Is that Bib?
Is that what this thing is called? I was aware that it knew you, so I thought it appropriate to work on this one tonight.
Let him go!
But I'm not finished. Oh my. I'd always dreamed of meeting you, but in my dreams, I never had to pull a gun. And you weren't wearing clothes. I guess it's true what they say about dreams coming true. Do you think me too presumptuous? There's only the two of us. I'm sure you won't tell. I could call for the guards waiting outside the door, but then our little chat would be over, and I feel we still have so much to talk about.
She's hurting an innocent child. She's hurting an innocent child. I could never have imagined anything like this. I don't think she was surprised to see me. She must have had advance warning. But how?
Yeah, how? We were pretty quiet when we were going about the room, you know?
You knew I was coming.
A little bird whispered in my ear. We knew you boarded the cloud ship back in Marcuria. You and that strapping Dolmari slave of yours. A rapid dispatch was sent ahead with word of your imminent arrival. My eyes only. No one else knows you're here. I knew this was fate, playing her cards, granting me the opportunity to meet you face to face, to explain what we're doing here. I was hoping you'd approve. This camp is a research facility, Kian, not a prison, not a death camp. We're doing very important work. In the last 5 years, we've made so much progress. We're closer than ever before to producing the cure.
Cure to what?
Cure?
The cure. For magic, of course. We're creating a scourge to wash the world clean. When we unleash our holy plague, it will spread like wildfire across all continents. Humans will be perfectly safe, of course, but magicals, they will die. Every single one of them.
You're insane.
No, it's perfectly safe. We're doing science here, not black magic. We're being very thorough. You see, we started with the Dolmari plague. Do you know about this? Many decades ago, it killed almost half the Dolmari in the world. But then it weakened, and the remaining Dolmari became resistant to the disease. A real shame. It would have saved us a lot of work if it had killed them all. What we're doing, what we have done, is modify this plague. It no longer affects only Dolmari. It affects all things magical. People, beasts, insects, plants. Anything infected by magic is cleansed, eradicated. I don't like to brag, but it's fiendishly clever.
I don't understand why anyone would do this. Who would authorize something so demonic and inhuman? I don't understand why anyone would do this.
Why? Well, they hate magicals. Hey, who would do this?
Who would authorize something so demonic and inhuman? Who authorized this?
The Office of Scientific Progress, of course. The Prophet approved it. The Six don't know the details, but they know we're working on a solution to the magical problem. They turn a blind eye, but I'm doing this work so that they don't have to. We're getting our hands dirty. For the goddess, for the Empire, for the future of humanity. You can see the light in that, can you not, Kian?
You're evil. What you're doing here is evil. This is the Shadow's work, sister.
Evil. What magicals did to us, to our nation, that was evil. Those precious Dolmari of yours murdered my family, burnt our farm to the ground. My brothers and sisters. They were children. What had they ever done to deserve that? They died in agony, crying for our parents while those beasts just watched. And what they did to me afterwards. We're doing this so that no one will have to go through what they went through. Now you've made me upset, Kian. You shouldn't have done that. I mean, I'm the one holding the gun. One shot, and they'll come running through that door. Of course, you'll already be dead. You'll be...
Oh, Nico! Go time. Don't you dare. Yep. Ah. Was that too late? Oh, I think I was too late. How do you do this? Ah, fuck. Okay, just hold forward and run. Ready? Come on. Oh shit, what are you meant to do? Oh, fuck! What are you meant to do? Are you meant to use... Are you meant to throw something at her? No? Grab this and throw it. Oh! The thing, yeah. Not quite. Oh! Poor Liko. Okay. Run, Kian! Hey!
You'll pay for this, Kian! You'll pay for this!
That's the second time I saved you from getting shot.
Way I read the situation, I just saved you from getting shot. Besides, the last time it was an arrow, not a bullet. There's a big difference there.
So what's going on here?
Long story.
Who's she?
I'll tell you later.
Help me! Oh, goddess, help me! I command you!
Sounds like she's very upset.
She is. So, what have you been up to, aside from all the stabbing?
Stabbing and burning.
Freeing prisoners, arming them with Azadi blades and spears, blowing things up.
Oh, well done, Liko.
It was.
Oh, no.
Is that Bip?
It is. He's unharmed, thank goddess. I was just about to...
Stand down, Dolmari. What in Shadow's name is going on? Where's the administrator?
Down there.
Down?
Get me out of here. Light, protect me, I'm hurt. My legs are broken, I'm bleeding!
Do you want to explain what's happening here, Kian?
Please, Mia. Ask your men to stand down. I serve the goddess, same as you. The administrator does not.
Fine.
Administrator does not.
But if you don't tell me everything, and I mean everything...
I will. You may want to sit down. This is going to take a while.
Oh, I just got an achievement. Bad boys. Oh, no way. He's a traitor? Ah, and he was killed. Would that have happened if Liko was there? Oh, fuck. They killed Shepard. Oh, please. Oh, hopefully Inu escaped. Inu's pretty fast, isn't she? She'll have escaped. Ah, oh, Blind Bob. They got Blind Bob. Oh. Is there a way to prevent that? Yeah, there's some rebels. Oh, no. She's okay, isn't she? Did she do it? Did she save Inu? Was it that guy who betrayed them, or? Okay, so Inu's alive, Anna's alive. What was her name? The one that first betrayed.
The final preparations will be completed by tomorrow, Mistress.
And the
What are
ceremony?
they doing?
It will begin when the moon rises on Reap Moon's Eve as planned. The engine is ready. We have accomplished everything we set out to do.
And the Prophet will be here.
So he has told us through his messengers. We have no reason to doubt his word.
This is the beginning of a new era, Sister Saya.
Indeed it is, Mistress. Such a pity Harmy isn't here with us. Where is the General, Mother? Why does he not grace us with his presence?
He's away. On urgent business.
Yes, I'm sure he is. Mistress, did you know about this urgent business of Harmy's?
We trust the General to set his own priorities, Sister Saya.
Of course. It is a pity, though. Great things are happening, and I'd hate for Harmy to miss out. After all, were the resistance to fall in his absence and the war of the Northlands won, what would remain of his legacy?
A den of vipers, hey? What the fuck is that? Chapter 11 Lux.
Man, that was a steep climb. I'm actually surprised you made it this far. To be honest, I was expecting you to lose foothold and tumble to your death, or for a rock slide, or for one of those ghastly flying things to attack us. I'm really glad I have wings. It's a long way down. If you slip and fall...
Thanks, Crow. That's more than enough.
Happy to help. That's what I'm here for.
Oh, how long is this part?
Comfortable. This is nice. Great views from up here.
Actually, do you think you'll be able to get off my head soon? I'm getting itchy.
You want me off your head? Ah, I thought you specifically wanted me to stay put after that whole incident with the stone cat.
Nope.
Okay, then.
What's this? Wow.
Hey, this looks like something.
This is amazing! A whole city up in the clouds.
Wasn't that what you were looking for?
I know, but still, seeing it with my own eyes.
You humans are weird.
No kidding.
I probably couldn't have made it this far without Crow, and Crow would definitely not have made it this far without me. We made it. This is it. The Purple Mountains, the Ula, so...
Yeah? What now?
I don't know.
I don't actually know. We explore, try to find Obnaxus and Lux.
Ooh, sounds like a well-thought-out plan.
Shut up.
So, are you happy you abandoned your, what is it you do again?
A research project into bioengineered smart algae.
That thing. Are you happy you abandoned that thing for this thing?
Trying to save reality from collapsing? Yeah, I think I made the right choice.
When this is all over, you should probably get a normal job. That thing you said that I didn't understand doesn't sound like the thing you should be doing.
You're probably right, Crow.
Yeah.
How come it took you so long to get started on this whole quest to save the world? I mean, talk about leaving it to the last minute.
I know, but... I couldn't remember any of it. Going to Marcuria, trying to save April Ryan. I tried, but it was just blank.
Oh, I know that feeling. I was also trying to forget. The last few years were rough.
Sorry to hear that, Crow.
I miss her. A lot.
I know you do. You're not the only one. People loved her. I know I'm not a great replacement.
You're not bad. I like you. You're a decent number 2.
I'll take that as a compliment.
You're a decent number 2. He knows exactly what to say, Crow. Yeah.
Enough chit-chat, partner. There are soul stones to return, dreamers to awaken, odd, ugly-looking men to locate.
Right.
At this point in the adventure, I was typically the one who bothered April with conversational inanities, not the other way around. You need to get your sidekick etiquette together, Zoe. How about we find ourselves one of those ape men? Or, okay, ape women. I'm not insensitive to the needs of the weaker sex. I mean, you guys have to squeeze out those massive eggs. Kudos. Also, ouch. I thought April and I had seen most of the border mountains, but this place is new. We never came through here. Or if we did, I was sleeping. I did a lot of sleeping back then. Somehow, I feel this conversation is very one-sided. I feel like you're pushing me to say things without reciprocating. This makes me feel used. Abused, even. So stop it, or I'll just start repeating myself.
Right, he starts repeating himself.
Enough chit-chat, partner.
He does.
There are soul stones to return, dreamers to awaken, odd, ugly-looking men to locate.
Alright, and... I think I'm going to call that a stream. Let's have a look at this,
they look
actually.
Ancient, and they're crumbling.
And
Probably
they're crumbling.
the remnants of whatever civilization lived here before.
Stone head.
It looks like the broken remnants of whatever was here before these nests were built. They appear to be Ular nests, built on top of the old city ruins.
So this is where the Ula lived. Let's just say a shrub of some sort down there.
I'd be really curious to know who carved those giant heads into the rock. So this is where the Ular live. Oh, it's impressive. One of the Ular. I recognize them from my visions.
What, there's an Ula standing over there? I can only see the huts over there.
The ruins of an abandoned city. That's so cool. I wish I had time to explore. They look ancient, and they're crumbling. Probably the remnants of whatever civilization lived here before.
Yeah, they all are.
It looks like the broken remnants of whatever was here before these nests were built.
Alright, time to save the game. Are you going to save your progress? This will save your progress at the last checkpoint. Yep, and to the title. Alright, we're going to call this a stream. And we're going to call that a stream. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Next stream, right? Another Flashback Friday. We're gonna be continuing on with Indiana Jones. I actually figured out how to unstuck myself. Like I did a little bit of reading for the part I was stuck on. Right, I had to actually throw something into the you know those two statues that are beside the door with their arms on the door, like sort of like holding the door. Yeah, you have to drain the water. So you have to literally power the snake object and then throw the snake into the water. Like I had no idea you could use the snake for that, and there's nothing that sort of hints that the snake might do that, but that's what you have to do to get past, which is interesting because I never would have thought of doing that. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time on Flashback Friday. All right, see you. Bye bye.